It's your boy, Big Rob, and welcome back to the Crossing Minds podcast. And of course, I'm your favorite host. V's not here. This is not a V thing. This is not, you know what I'm saying? This is an us thing. It's Father's Day weekend, and I'm here with some solid guys. But let me finish the introduction. It's your boy, Big Rob, a.k.a. Aegis Chestnut, a.k.a. Morris Alba, and I'm never alone. I'm here with my guy.
Peace, man. I got him. You know what's going on for real. A.K.A. Money Green. You know what's up. You feel me? But, hey, man, been a minute, and I'm sure y'all miss my fucking voice. You feel me?
Right. They miss us, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
They miss us. We got to pop back out.
Hey, yo. You know what? It's Father's Day.
Let's just
get
chill,
my
right?
shit together.
Let's just chill.
Who else
And
you got in the building?
We're definitely, you know what I'm saying? We're definitely not alone. You feel me? To the left of me, I got my boy. Introduce yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Alvin Amore, and yes, that is my real name, and it's a good day to talk to you guys.
Peace and blessings, beloved.
And last but definitely not least, go ahead, my guy.
I just go by King, man. That's it. It's my first time on here, so we're gonna show out.
Hate these niggas, man. Hate these. You can't take niggas nowhere, man. But nah, I've gathered this collective of gentlemen. You feel me? I really want to, the same way the ladies did a ladies episode for Mother's Day.
Word.
I only thought it was right that we come out here, have 4 representations of strong black fathers, strong active fathers, and represent that today. And we could talk about what, you know, plagues us, funny shit, what we be going through, especially in, you know, fatherhood in 2024.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Word. Trying to make sure
Word,
the kids
bro.
ain't gay.
What did you say?
Right out the gate.
What did you say? What did you say?
No, right out the gate.
Oh, you said what?
Nah, I mean,
Wake up, niggas. That guy was in the building.
you know what that, like the image that goes in my head? You know the picture of the father with the shield and all that, it's like a rainbow hitting the shield and you blocking your kid from the agenda type shit? Listen,
Feel
man.
me? You gotta block your kids from indoctrination, man.
That's
I don't have a
my
camera,
house.
so I'm wilding today, man.
That's a constant fight regardless. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
Streets coming at him.
it's the streets, the
White
agendas.
people.
It's everything, bro.
white
I mean, and again, it ain't fun.
Shout out to my white people out there.
Nah, shout out to the white folks. They rock with us too.
I
y'all
don't
love
give
white
a
people?
fuck.
I'm asking. Y'all love white people?
Do we love white people?
Do white people love us? Hold on, let's frame that question. Let's
think,
not put ourselves in it. You feel me?
I'm
Put them in
listen,
the
hold
hot
on.
seat.
There's no white people here to respond.
All right, then we won't talk
I
about it.
don't know what to say.
Nah, I love white people. I love white people.
What about you, my man?
I love everybody.
What the fuck is going on here?
This nigga talking about something he love
We're
white
talking
people.
about our love for white people here.
I mean, I'm just asking
I
if we
love
love white
everybody.
people.
I don't discriminate.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
You got to discriminate
That's
a
a
little
lie.
bit.
A little bit.
Just a
little
little
bit.
Maybe just a tad.
I discriminate all the fucking time. You can't walk down the street and I'm looking at you like, nah, I size nigga up. I might have to do something to you.
That's
You know what I'm
prejudice.
saying? If I give you the head nod and you don't respond, I'm on go now. Like, it might be a problem.
This is crazy.
That don't happen to y'all. Like you walking. I'll just frame it for you. You walking out the mall. You see the dude make eye contact with you. You from here with it. You like, you know what I'm saying? You get what's good. And
That's your mindset, though.
Yeah.
You 6'3", you know what I'm saying? So that's a different mindset.
what? The nod? The head nod?
Nah, like
You
you
are
ready
a
to
big
fight
black
somebody.
man,
You
so-
ready to
I'm not
fight.
ready to fight. I'm
You
just
ready
saying.
to fight. That's
I'm giving him the nod. Like the
what nod? What
what's
nod?
good?
What nod?
What's good, nigga?
What nod?
The what's good, nigga nod.
Why it gotta be what's good, nigga?
What's good?
Why you gotta nod him?
What I got to do? Dap him up? I don't
Why?
know.
Just walk.
Nah, he
That's
made
the
eye.
six-
When
You're
two
so
men make eye
aggressive.
contact,
Everybody
okay,
all right.
we're on it, right?
All right, let's do it.
When two men make eye contact, what's the proper etiquette in that moment?
Keep it pushing.
So you just got to stare nigga down and just keep
Stare.
walking?
Yeah, stare him and keep walking.
Yo.
Why you gotta nod?
Give him the
now
head nod
I'm-
and keep it moving.
Huh?
Give him the head nod and keep it moving.
I feel like we want to fight.
It's just certain people you can give a head nod
give
to.
a head nod to. Acknowledge him.
Who can't you give it? What
Because
kind of-
sometimes
what
when you
type
give a
of
head
men?
nod, that shows weakness sometimes.
What type of men you can't
No,
give the
Unless
head
you
nod
give the
to?
head nod first.
Looking away shows weakness.
No. Looking away.
Looking
Y'all
away
both
shows
look away.
weakness.
You walking, so you just gonna keep turning your head like this?
No, if I'm,
That's
All
why
right,
the
then.
head-
Nigga, look at me.
no,
No.
The head
Keep
nod,
it-
but
keep it
that's
moving.
why the
People you
head
give the head nod to.
But that's why the head nod is so important.
Because sometimes if a person give me a head nod first, I'm like, oh, that nigga pussy. He gave me a head nod first. He pussy.
Bro, if he looks away, he pussy.
No,
Yeah, he
no.
looks away, he pussy.
Sometimes you stay, you look at each other. All right, keep it pushing.
so if I look at you right in your eye and I'm like,
Why you looking me in my eyes
and
for?
just, and just do
Because
this,
that's what
Why?
happens.
That's it.
No,
Yeah.
like he tried to look me in my eyes, but if we walking, we just been like boom. All right, we can just keep walking.
Nah, bro, you're crazy.
Bro, you
That's
got a head
creepy.
nod. You got a head nod, bro.
Pete, I'm gonna give you the scenario. I'm walking.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
right.
Oh, what's good, bro?
Why?
Cause what's good? That's why.
What's good?
What's good, nigga?
Nothing.
The fuck is you
So
saying?
why you gotta say what's good?
What's good?
Or if I'm having a bad day?
I'm trying to brighten your day,
No,
brother.
you
What's
not.
good, bro?
You tell me what's good. Means
Quick-
it-
quick
a lot of
shot.
If
things.
he's having a bad day, he could take that as an act of
Act of what?
aggression.
Niggas a pussy.
Hey,
I ain't nobody doing
he's
nothing.
6'3". He's 6'3".
Pussy ain't doing nothing.
That's the
out
mindset of a 6'3" nigga.
Yeah. Everybody's
Oh.
small to him. Yeah.
All right, so hold on. So different heights got different mindsets?
Different
Yes.
size, different height, got different mindset.
And
You
where
don't-
does that
you don't
come
look
from?
at the world the same.
No,
Why
you
not?
don't. You know you don't.
Why not?
How's the
What do
air
you
up
mean?
there?
You would never understand
Never understand what?
that mindset. You 6'3".
What is
You
it?
been big, yo,
Big
pause.
black ass nigga.
You been big all your life. Pause.
Say it again, loud and
Nah,
clear.
come
yeah?
on.
Say it loud and clear.
Nah, man.
Say it loud and clear.
If this was slavery, he's a breeder
So
nigga.
hold on. So because I'm 6'3", because of that's insane. Because I'm 6'3", I don't
Shout out to
understand.
white people.
I don't understand. Oh, it's one of them. It's
Word
one of
up.
them.
Slavery. We
You know
still love
they
white
come
people.
up to you,
How
start
much do you
grabbing
love
your
white
arms.
people?
Damn.
How
I
much
hate
do
when
you
they
love
do
white
that.
people?
They cool.
So yeah, go ahead.
No,
What
I'm
you
saying. So you saying at 6'3", I don't understand the plight of a nigga that's 5'10"?
No, you don't.
You don't.
You said
don't.
that kind of quick.
Because you don't. It's
He must
real.
be 5'10".
He must be 5'10", right? Niggas,
No, you don't. No.
it's me. So explain to me the differences between how we view the world.
Look, the way you view the world, people automatically respect height and size. It's one of those generic traits that people use their eyes and fight with their eyes. Like, oh, big black guy. Oh, let's not test him. We'll just do everything he says.
Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Every time someone look at you that's under 6'3", what's the first thing they want to say to you when they want to fight you? What's the first thing they always say to you?
Damn, big bro, I might have to shoot you.
All right, then. I'm gonna have to shoot you. That already
I
escalated.
Go
I
get
get-
my gun.
Yeah,
No
I get
offense,
the-
we gotta fight. We always gotta fight.
I don't
But you
know,
know, they got
How do you know I
shoot you,
can't fight? I can fight though. What if
It
I
don't
couldn't
matter.
fight?
You're 6'3".
Hey man, that's not. That sounds like a them problem. That sounds like a me
That is a
problem.
them problem, but it becomes your problem because you
Y'all
got
are
that shot.
hilarious, bro.
What?
But my thing is, I understand the head nod, bro.
You feel me?
If I'm being more Machiavellian that day, you feel me? I might
Machiavellian.
not say what's up to a nigga. I might just look at him and keep it pushing,
yeah.
depending on my mood. But if I'm in a good mood, like you feel me, I'm vibrating high on my. You feel me? Like I see another black man, I address him, head nod, what's up? You feel
And
me?
that's where my energy
Or
for the head nod comes
peace.
from.
But you feel me? If I'm on
Positivity.
some bullshit though,
Yeah, right.
I might not say shit.
But it all comes down to respect. If you look at another man, eye contact, and you see like, I don't respect him, you're not gonna give him that head nod. You're not.
I be pushing
You're not.
P, bro. Positivity,
Nah,
like
yeah,
Thug
no,
said,
we
bro. I
gonna
don't
do
know.
that. We gonna do that. But at the end of the day, when you see a man, a certain
It's
type of
already-
person, you look at him head to like, even though it's eye contact, you see the whole everything, right? He don't deserve a head nod.
So let me ask you
It's
this:
already tough.
Is
Oh,
respect
my fault.
given or is it earned?
You don't even know him. How you gonna earn it?
That's my thing too. I think it's automatically given, and it's up to you to lose it. You can lose my respect instantly. It don't take long to lose it
Yeah.
because it's not about an earning thing.
It'd be the way you carry yourself. You can lose my
Right,
shit.
you can lose my
before
shit.
before you say anything. to me,
Right,
for
but
real.
we're men at the end of the day, right? So if I'm walking into a scenario, I walk into a room, I gotta respect every man in this room because I don't know how this shit could go, and neither do y'all. Y'all don't know what I came in here with. Y'all don't know what type of
Facts.
time I'm on.
That's
So
big facts.
naturally, I think it should be a respect thing as soon as you walk into a room,
Yeah.
because the disrespect can lead to other places, and these are the issues we gotta face every day as black men anyway.
But sometimes you can show up.
So it's not disrespecting. Is that respect? Like, because you know what I'm saying? Like on a neutral playing field, right? Like what is the respect? You dig what I'm saying? What is
Right.
the respect that I'm giving you? Like, is it by not disrespecting you? Is that?
I think that is it. I think the respect comes from no disrespect, where it's like, I'm in the room, you don't know me, I don't know you. The first thing out your mouth is, look at this bitch ass nigga. It can't be that.
That's
Can't-
vicious.
no, absolutely
You just
not.
jump-
But
you
I know I
that's-
jumped.
That's leaps and bounds.
It's an extreme, but it's like there's little levels of disrespect that are, turn out looking petty.
All right, so how you give a nigga respect? Just
all right,
say
so-
you in a room with a nigga, you feel me? Like because you saying if I'm greeting everybody with respect, you know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
not even greeting, because if I'm greeting you, that's
It's
a
automatic
sign of-
respect,
Sign
but-
of respect. You
right.
know what I'm saying?
But if
So-
you enter
All
a
right,
room,
So let me ask you a question.
go ahead.
You go to a party. It's your girl, your wife, whatever. Bring you to a party. You scoping the room out, right?
Always.
Always, yeah.
Right? Are you gonna nod every dude eye contact you make?
No, in
Hey,
that,
all
in
right
that,
then.
no.
All right.
It's gonna be a lot of
Yeah, you can't-
dynamics.
yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of
you can't
niggas that don't
frame it.
even
You
that
can't
don't
frame
even look at you.
No,
That
that's
mean
in passing.
that falls
You put-
back.
Now
That
you
falls
put
back.
two things together.
That falls back into the whole. You don't give everybody a head nod.
Nah, that you just put two
All right,
things
let me
together.
hear it.
The head nod is walking past a motherfucker. Like,
Okay.
a motherfucker. You
So-
talking about a scenario where we're in a party?
Yeah.
Everybody gets the
At a
one.
wedding. At a wedding.
Everybody gets. So
you
if I'm
rather give-
introduced. Everybody gets this head nod that I'm giving. What's going on?
not going there
That's
like
for
a
everybody.
bobblehead.
So you rather give a random person at the mall a head nod than not give people at a party that your wife invited you to?
Yeah, you know, you're missing it. I'm
Yeah.
saying that one head nod I give is a salutation to everyone in the room because
Hey,
their
yo.
attention's on me at
All
the
right, so
moment.
look, right? Let's bring even ground in this bitch real fast, right? Like the head nod, that shit happened when a nigga is like, first of all, when we're walking past each other,
Right.
I'm not looking across the room. You feel me? Like looking for somebody to head nod.
hey,
Like,
bro.
you know what
You
I'm saying?
scoping the room out.
If I'm walking right past you, you feel me, and we make that eye contact like right here where it's like, all right, we in that intimate space, you feel me? I'm like, you feel me? What's up, bro? Peace. Whatever. Something like, you feel me? As I'm passing you. But like, of course that interaction ain't gonna happen with the whole room. You dig what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
and the room is so
All
one
right, so
one
can I,
greeting.
so
for
can I ask a
everybody.
question? Can I ask a question? So you mean to tell me every time you've been in public, you had eye contact, you always give a head nod?
Yeah, there's scenarios where I've given. that
Oh
nod,
no,
yeah.
not scenario.
Most of the
Only if
time.
they, like,
that's
right
all-
here
that's
up on me,
So
like-
okay, so most of the time. So
Most
it's
of
not
the time.
every time.
if they up close, like
No.
if they on me.
Well, of course,
It's most of
listen,
the time.
I'm not saying I don't give head nods. I'm just saying I don't give head nods every time.
No, but we can
Even though we have eye contact.
we can always establish that not every single time I see it, is my neck gonna hurt. Nigga, I'm like, every time.
Hey, listen, I
But
thought that's where it was going. My bad.
Like we'll frame it as a sign
A
of
respect.
a mutual.
But guess what? Remember we was talking about respect, right?
Yeah.
It's always you're gonna give a head nod to someone that you're gonna see that you give you like, all right, I respect him.
So how do you treat a nigga you don't respect?
It's just how you
You
like, the
talk,
same
do
way
you talk to his bitch? Do
This-
you?
no,
you know what I'm
like,
saying? What do
the
you do
same
to a
way-
nigga
the
you
same-
don't
listen,
respect?
That's
It's
what I'm
all
saying.
about-
Like,
it's
it
all
depends
about
on
the
if
appearance.
we're being
it's all
Machiavellian.
about
Like,
appearance.
come on,
It's all about
bullshit.
listen. It's all about appearance.
What about his appearance? He could
Like-
he could be in anime garb and
A what?
like anime. He could dress in a cosplay or something. All right, cool. That's
All right,
dope.
but do you like
What's
the, do you
up?
like the cosplay?
That shit ass.
If it's
What's up,
ass,
bro?
if it's not, I'm not giving a head nod. If it's ass,
So the question would be,
He
what
funny
would
as
make
hell.
you not respect the nigga when you
That
walk
and
back?
that's real. I think
Yeah.
that is the question.
it's
What
just
would make you
all
not
right,
respect
you-
him?
all right,
what does a nigga have to do?
Go ahead.
What does a man have to do for you to respect him?
it's not about doing. It's just about all right, just a visual. As soon as you walk in the room or something, you see a dude, you like, all right, and he a bum. Just into your inner self, yeah.
Right, but is it because like you looking at him, you like, yeah, this nigga don't get bitches. Like,
It's
I
not
know he
even
don't get
bitches. Just like he trash. Like you could sometimes you could look at a man or anyone. I know you can't judge a book by its cover, but sometimes you could be dead on the money. And I'm not gonna give him a head nod. He don't deserve my head nod.
Yeah, from your discernment, because you're
Yeah.
like, yeah, this nigga don't get no bitches.
Nah,
Yeah.
clearly,
Head
bro,
nod to this
value
nigga.
his head now.
Yeah, he value that.
Bro, value his head
He
now.
don't
You
respect for
can't
nothing.
respect. Listen,
But also-
you cannot respect
Hey,
everyone.
yo, so look, this is my thing, right? Now, coming from, like you said, more a security background, like just being on point, being on
Right.
P's and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, bro, when I walk in the room, it ain't even really about, like, me respecting you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm playing the room. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
as you should.
I don't know this nigga, and I might think he an idiot. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but as I'm walking past, we're gonna have a respectful interaction.
yeah,
You
like,
dig what I'm
in
saying?
that
Like,
instance,
and
yeah.
if you get done, of course it's gonna
Something's gonna
change.
happen to
Like,
you.
you feel me? But at the end of the day, bro, I think it's like, you know how you told to respect the janitor the same way you respect the CEO. You feel
Right,
me?
facts.
So if I go out my way to speak to, not even go out my way, but you feel me? If I see this person, you know what I mean, of a status, whatever, like, you feel me? And I'll speak to him, bro. It's the same way I'll speak to, you know what I mean? Nigga that don't really got nothing going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Peace. Like, it ain't nothing. It don't cost nothing, you feel me?
And
You
that's
know,
where I
the
was.
Philly niggas that hit you and call you Joe, call
yeah,
you all
right,
that
right,
shit,
right.
you feel me? But
Peace, God, all
but
that.
like, but at the end of the day, bro, it really, like, between men, bro, it's just like a mutual agreement. Like,
You're right,
And
because
and guess what? Some dudes are not men,
Like,
so
all right.
they don't give my. I'm not gonna give them a head nod.
That's
that's it.
understandable.
Some-
but
men-
also sometimes the head nod comes from again with the white people, say you in a room full of white people, you're the only black guy, and another black guy walks in, you like,
That's different. That's a different scenario. That's a different scenario.
Still a head nod.
That's
Like,
no,
you ain't here.
that's
I'm
different.
here.
That's like saying, "Hey, we here.
Hey,
Like,
we
we
here.
locked
Yeah, we
in."
here, bro.
That's
If
different.
shit hits
But
the
that's the head
fan,
nod.
That's different.
that is really if shit hits the fan. I got you. You got me. We
It
can get
depends
out
how
of
he
here.
dressed though, because I've been to parties with a lot
how
of
he
listen.
dressed.
We went to a wedding. Me and my wife went to a wedding. It was a whole bunch of white people. So I'm looking around. I'm not dancing. I'm not. My wife was like, "Yo, what's wrong?" I'm like, "I'm chilling."
Yeah.
I see one black dude. I look at him. I'm like, oh, he's gone. He's fucking gone. He's
He
white.
said, "Get out."
He's white.
Get out,
So
right?
If shit goes down, I can't
by
look for
yourself.
him. I can't go. I can't. But again, it falls down to
oh man,
it's a mutual respect. I get that. But there's just certain people I'm not gonna listen. We could lock eyes, whatever, and
Automatically,
keep it pushing.
they won't be able to get.
But
your
like you
respect.
said, if we doing security, there's certain people you're gonna give the head nod to, even though I don't want to give the head nod to. But we know that's gonna.
Security is different. It's just a check, like, hey, you know I'm watching.
And you
know I'm
gotta
here.
feel my energy a little bit.
Right, you gotta know I'm here.
Like,
Presence.
Yeah.
roughly
It's
saying it's
about
politics. Politics. You got to give a head nod.
It's
Give,
about the
say
presence.
hello.
But it's not even really like a say hello thing. It's more just like, yo, all right, like you interacted with me. You feel me? Like
we
I'm not a
here.
nigga that's going.
Yeah, I'm checking the
interaction, like,
temperature.
you feel me? Like everybody
no.
gonna feel my energy tonight. You feel me?
Facts.
What's up with you, bro? All right, how you? You feel me?
You got to be respectful
man?
to the most violent nigga in the hood. Because
feel
now,
me?
you
I
gotta
mean,
give him a head nod
you
because
know
he
the-
might take it a certain
Gotta
way.
give him a head nod.
Gotta give him a head nod.
No, we know he'll kill him.
What up?
What up?
Bitch, I'm dapping him. What's up, my guy? Yeah, I'm dapping
That's
him.
different. That's
That's
politics. That's
No,
politics.
he funny because just in case he crashed out, remember, nah, this nigga gave me that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spare him.
That's
Yo, you
different.
funny.
That's different.
Nah, but let's get into it though, fellas. Let's get
What's
into
going
it.
on?
man.
What's
Get
going
into
on?
it.
Fatherhood in 2024, bro.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Fatherhood in 2024, and we all have different struggles. I'm not gonna necessarily lay it out and blame any particular group of people for the struggles.
Yeah. You know, bro, you know I don't give a fuck,
Nah,
bro.
listen, we're gonna talk. So let's start here. How do y'all feel about when it is Father's Day and it is our day, the active fathers? And I'm not talking about, listen, ladies, let's frame this. I'm not talking about no deadbeats. I'm talking about people that wake up with their kids, got custody of their kids, take their kids to school, they're at recitals. I'm talking about these types of dads.
Fathers that spend their time with their children,
With their
man.
kids,
me?
active dads. How do you feel as an active father when you wake up on Sunday and the posts come in, oh, I'm mommy and daddy, happy Father's Day to me, like where they kind of take our day, like the women that go on social media to basically bogart the day and say it's a day to remind everybody that there's deadbeats instead of like championing the good dads.
All right, so driving here, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna blame that on us, yo.
Talk to me.
We were as men, we was never like raised on like accepting gifts or like just being appreciated. Like since day one, the only time we want to feel love is in sports.
Right.
So when it comes to getting gifts, I stopped getting a gift of presents when I was like 14.
Right.
So imagine now I got a wife and my wife trying to ask me what I want for Father's Day. That's a normal day for me. So I blame that. I think that's just on men, man. Like I think that we just don't. I think we just don't care. I think we just don't care.
Listen, did you care? Like this is my thing, right? You know, Mother's Day, just with the stigma that it has,
Right.
Right. I think Ali Sadiq was saying something like it's like the second most popular holiday in the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Christmas being first. You know what I'm saying? So there's Jesus. And then there's Mother's Day, like you feel me?
Shit, not
And
even
he's saying like
Thanksgiving?
Father's Day was like number 20 on that bitch.
Which is
Not
insane.
even- that's
but-
crazy.
Which is crazy.
That's
So, you know what I mean? It's like, as a father, you kind of just, like, it's like unsung hero work, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, all right, I'm not the emotional side of things. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
So with me not being the emotional figure, and it's up to you to exude strength and not to really give a fuck, like, about none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm just saying this is the stigma. I'm not saying
facts,
this is
facts. This is
how
what
it
it is.
should
It's
be
the
or how
stigma,
it
though.
ain't, whatever. I'm just saying this is stigma. You feel me? Men aren't emotional creatures, so it's like when it comes to celebrating, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to celebrating that person, you feel me? That's not really something that you are like triggered to do. You
Right.
feel me? You're not triggered to, oh, let's celebrate them because we have to make them feel a certain way. Because when you celebrate someone, you know what I'm saying? It's a point of even ego in the people who are celebrating that person. You feel me? Like,
Right.
all right, I want to make this person feel this
Feel
way.
special, feel
right?
this.
Or,
But there's
or
ego
appreciation.
There's ego in being
Yeah.
the one celebrating the person.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just an element. I'm
I
not
feel it.
saying
No, I feel
that's
it.
everybody.
I
You feel
feel
me?
it. Nah,
But
shit, that's me.
in the all in all of it, you feel me? That might be what it is. You
Right.
feel me? But at the same time, it's like, bro, nobody's triggered to, you feel me, celebrate men. You feel me? But because they view us as strong. You feel me? But if they, let's say, like with somebody that's easily hurt, you feel me? Like, it's like, yo, all right, you know what? They be down all the time.
Let's
you know what I'm
celebrate
saying?
them.
They're working hard. You know what? They're emotional. You feel me? Like, yo, let's do something to lift them up. You feel me? And I really feel like that's how we ended up in 20th place.
Let me ask you a question, right? On your birthday,
Yeah.
when whoever you with asks, what do you want to do for your birthday? What do you say? What do y'all say?
I say nothing.
Okay, so when it comes to
I say I
Father's
don't
Day,
know.
when it comes to Father's Day, your birthday. This is your birthday. This is your born day. Now it's Father's Day. So when it comes to Father's Day, what makes y'all think that women think y'all want to celebrate Father's Day? If y'all don't even want to celebrate your birthday.
Here's the thing. You that's a good question, but you made a solid point earlier, right? You said you were getting gifts up until you were what, 14, 15?
Yeah.
14,
So
15.
you was able to control your fucking emotions.
Okay.
Which is no easy feat, I would say.
Yeah,
that.
it's not
easy.
And it's not easy, and we're definitely going to get into the controlling of the emotions aspect of it. But being that we were raised, I'm saying 14 years, and I'm with you, about 14, 15 years of receiving gifts from our parents,
Right.
mother, father, uncles, aunts, like a guardian that would make sure you felt special on your day. We had 14 years of that. Then the year it doesn't happen, nobody panicked. Nobody was wondering why, because I know I didn't wonder why.
You didn't?
I didn't.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Nah,
I asked
I
my
did.
grandma why she didn't, like, you feel me? Like, my grandma came and laid bread on everybody in the crib, like, on my little Nas, Jay, and Jordan, you feel me? I'm like,
Where's
all right,
mine
I
at?
know my pay about to come, like, you know what I'm saying? Nothing, you feel me?
Listen.
So I hit her up, like, my mom, like, what's up, like, you feel me? And she like, oh, like, I thought you was
good.
straight.
Yeah.
So we might listen. I'm asking that because I feel like we just
Listen.
tapped into something.
My last birthday, my fault. My last birthday, I got $700.
Okay,
So
wait,
I'm thinking,
your last kid birthday.
yeah, my last when I was like what, 15?
Yeah.
$700.
That was supposed to last you a couple years.
So now when I turn like what? I
It was
spent
supposed
that
to
on
last.
PlayStation.
That's just supposed to last a couple
So
years.
like after that, like I haven't gotten a gift from my uncles. Like remember, $700.
Right.
It came from everyone. My
Right,
uncles,
right.
aunts, and all that. So my next year, I'm like, oh, what's up? Where the gifts at? Oh, you grown.
Nigga,
now.
you
Grown now, bro. You a man.
But then you said that it's like you blame us for it, but
No,
that
no.
sounds like it happened to us.
It happened
rather
to us,
than
but we accept it. We accept it.
What could we have done to change
Women
it?
don't accept anything.
What could we have done to change
Stop
it?
accepting it. We should
Accepting, so force niggas to give us money?
No, not forced. We should have showed our emotions. We kept it in.
We asked questions.
No,
set
questioning
boundaries.
and then being emotional is two different things.
At
Set
15,
boundaries.
So actually-
no.
go ahead,
So
go ahead.
I want solutions.
Yeah,
since
go
we're
ahead,
talking
go
about
ahead,
it.
go ahead.
So at 15, what could you have done different to make sure that for 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old,
got
each
gifts?
birthday you got gifts? What could you have done different? Cried?
Not be happy because we still act like we were happy. A girl,
Like
Ooh,
we
a
embraced
girl.
it.
Huh?
Just say, all right, look, when it happened, right, and we stopped, we kind of embraced it. Like, all right, you know,
We
what I'm
moved
saying?
on.
and just moved on
Yeah.
from it.
A-
You know
a
what I'm
girl,
saying?
like-
we didn't
like
stop talking to people how bitches
yeah,
do.
a girl, her 15th birthday, whatever. She ain't getting the same thing she got last year, right?
Quinceañera.
She will stop. She will show a whole fit. She will stay in her room, won't talk to nobody, ain't nothing. But us, high five, we still laughing and giggling.
Right.
That's why we think there's nothing like. All right, so he's still happy. So we're gonna continue not giving him nothing.
But
He's
how,
fine.
so
Yeah,
how do
he's
we
fine.
how do we fix that now? Because we're all family men.
Communication.
We all have daughters. Everybody has a daughter in this room.
Yeah.
And when she comes up to you and gives you the kiss and daddy, I want to get you something, and she wants to celebrate you. You've now spent we're in our 30s, so you've now spent another 15 years not being celebrated. You're 30 plus now, and now you have this little girl who knows nothing but affection and love for you. How do you now navigate to then accept and appreciate the gifts and acts of giving gifts and love and affection that she's gonna pour into you, since you're so not used to it?
Adapt, or fake it like you've been faking for the past 25 years. We're gonna get the same thing every year: socks,
Yeah,
ties,
a drill, toolbox,
ugly drawing, something that
Macaroni.
macaroni.
ugly
Guess
drawing
what
got
we're
it.
gonna do? We're gonna fake the love, but at the end of the day, it's gonna work out, because at the end of the day, when they get older, they're gonna start giving you some real stuff.
Yeah.
But the faking the love part, I'm liking the shit you're saying right now, because you're saying faking the love.
Or faking the acceptance.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not
faking
even faking the love.
acceptance.
There you go.
Faking
Not fake the
acceptance.
love.
Faking the
Like
acceptance.
You're right. You're
I
right.
fake love this present, which is
Faking the
fake
acceptance.
Yeah.
Fake the acceptance.
Is that wrong?
Wrong with what? What do you mean?
Is that wrong to fake the acceptance
Up until a certain
Or-
point.
in a way.
in a way?
In a way, it is.
How so?
In a way, it is wrong, because if that's not the truth, you know what I'm saying? If it's not the truth, then what we standing on here? You feel me? So that's that, right? But now, all right, we talking about as a man,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As a man, it's my job to make my daughter or my
princess.
kids
Yeah, your
like,
kids.
all right, you did something for somebody that you care about. You feel me? Great job. You feel me? I love it. You feel me? So it's that aspect too, even though it wasn't something that I wanted, you know what I'm saying, or something that I necessarily appreciated. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the gesture more than the gift.
Than the gift,
You
the
know what I'm
actual
saying?
gift.
So that's that. You feel me? But it's like, all right, we getting all gestures here. You feel me? Like, what's
Like,
up with
where's the
you
actual
know what I mean?
I tried.
Where's the actual fucking
Yeah.
Let's
gift?
look in our try gifts.
Also, I believe is also age appropriate, depending on how age your kids are.
Yeah,
and
you're not
different-
15 giving me macaroni pictures, nigga.
Yeah.
Pack
Now,
it.
if it's
Fuck
like-
out of here.
Daughter, son is like 4, 5, 6 years old. They drew something for you in art class. Of course, you take it with love and appreciate it. And you really do appreciate it. But when they get older and you doing this dumb shit, and they be like, all right, what's up?
Here's another thing about gifting for me. If you love me and you know me, right? I don't have to tell you what I need for Father's Day.
If you've been paying attention.
Hold
Yeah.
on now. Hold on. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
But we are like, listen, we've all dealt with women
Yeah.
who love, who say they love us and they appreciate us and all that. But I'm about to sit here and tell y'all, there's no way they ever know what the fuck to get us for anything.
How can they know
If
when
I'm lying, I'm flying. Like, am I wrong here?
If your girl is the type to really pay attention, you feel me? To see what it is that you want, to see what it is that you need. If she's one of those type of people, then you found a gem. You know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
those are rare, few and far in between.
Yeah.
Because I have not gone to a
I've been
holiday.
blessed with that.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
gone to a holiday without being asked what I want. I spend the whole year telling you the shit I want and the shit I think is cool. Oh, I like these shoes. Oh, I like this hat. Oh, I like this. I like this. I like. But then when it comes down to the holiday, I get nothing. So now we touched on why men are so bad at receiving gifts. Why the fuck are women so bad at giving them? What happened to them?
I guess they were so used to getting gifts. They were never the one
No.
that was.
This is the opposite
that's a
side
good
of
point.
what I was saying earlier. It's
Talk
the
about
opposite
it.
side of what I
Talk
was saying
about it.
earlier. So if I give my daughter that validation or the appreciation, the gratitude that I have for you just giving me this gesture, you feel me? Now
We
you
train
grow
them
up.
into,
You feel me? And
train
it's
them.
okay to be mid, and it's okay to give mid gifts and shit like that because
Wow.
the
It's about
person
the
that,
gesture.
that was set the example.
It's
you
the
know what
thought
I'm saying?
that counts. Yeah, I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
it's your father.
Yeah.
And if
feel
you
me?
had a good active father,
So it comes down to blaming yourself.
it's always our fault.
No, it's
Yeah.
our fault.
Yeah, it's
because we
always our
accept-
fault.
If you're a leader, then it's always your
It's always
fault.
your fault.
So like my father, right? On Father's Day, I know. Listen, he's a handyman, all that. So anytime Father's Day come, I give him stuff that he could use on the house or whatever he's doing. You get what I mean? That's
Right.
me.
No, that's what's up on Father's
I
Day.
see my sister.
Yeah.
What they give him?
Well,
No, you don't even like. Why you giving him this?
I give my dad a phone call.
A phone card?
A phone call.
A phone call?
A phone call, yeah.
Why?
Hi, Dad.
So why is that?
he's not a gift receiver
How do you know that?
because I'm just like him,
Because he went through the same thing we going through.
most likely.
Like father, like son.
In
Yes.
a
Like men
rough
like
way.
men.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in a rough way, it's like I don't necessarily expect gifts. So I don't necessarily want gifts. And you guys are right. The day I realized I had to get my own gifts, I got up and I bought my Christmas gifts the entire month of December. I had a great Christmas the first time I had to do that. You get what I'm saying? Like when I realized as a man, nobody's gonna get you anything and you gotta go get it your motherfucking self.
Yep.
I got my own gifts. And I didn't wait for anybody anymore. And I think that's what the lesson was when we stopped getting those gifts at 14, 15. They said, you're a man now. You get nothing.
Wow.
Because that's the way the world is. We don't get anything. And you know what's crazy?
What a harsh reality check.
It's not,
too.
here's the thing. I know some people will hear that and be like, well, that's harsh. Well, why do men have to? Yo, that's a rite of passage. We have to go through that in order to be these leaders, be these guys that could accept. Like, listen, that's us. That's our nature. And I hate that they're trying to destroy that part of masculinity to make it so that we get a group of guys, a generation of guys that's begging for gifts.
But does that fall into the how like they say most men don't know how to love?
Most men don't know how to love. Interesting. Talk about it. What do you mean by that?
I think that's
I don't agree.
different.
Yeah, this is something
You
different.
think that's different? I think that falls into the whole. I think that falls into everything.
But I see. So that's why I want you to frame it. So what do you mean by most men don't know how to love? That's a very interesting take. Because I disagree wholeheartedly. But
So
I want to hear your
when you
take.
when you was a kid and you got gifts, you felt like your parents loved you.
If that's your love language, sure.
Most as a kid.
I was just about to touch on that.
Go ahead.
So when you say men don't know how to love, are you saying men don't know how to receive love? Or is that what you're trying to say?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Okay, so I can see where us men, we have a hard time receiving love because we may have not gotten a lot of it growing up. So when somebody actually tries to give it you, it's like a foreign language. You're like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, what are you doing? So when you receive love, they're trying to get you a gift and you questioning it, like, why did you get me this? Now, do I feel like do I owe you something because you got me this? But it's a lot of different levels to it. If you get what I mean.
I don't. That's why I'm waiting for you to expound some more.
Okay, so back in my previous relationship, a person will get me something, and I'm like, at first I didn't know how to react. This
Look
guy.
over here, nigga. I'm not your previous relationship.
Yo, hold on, question.
Don't go over
Y'all
here.
drinking?
I've been drinking. I ain't downing it like you.
What you
It's
mean?
juice.
Yeah.
It's juice. I'm
Y'all
drinking my
drinking
orange juice.
You gotta get your vitamin C.
Yeah, facts. But continue. You said back in your previous relationship.
In my previous relationships, I would receive a gift, and I did not know how to react to it because I'm not used to getting gifts. So, of course, grew up well-mannered. I say thank you, thought was appreciated, but always in the back of my mind, I'm like, yo, why did they get me this? Because nobody ever gets me anything. So just like my boy King over here said, after a certain age, you just stop getting gifts, and then when somebody gets you something, you're like, yo, what the fuck? Oh, shit, that's, like, it's nice. I appreciate the gesture.
I mean, in the context of a relationship, I could understand the initial time they get you a gift, you're a little shocked, but you're in a relationship now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, there's
let's
two.
let's take it deeper though. Let's take it deeper. So not knowing how to receive a gift, you feel me, comes from not getting it, right?
Right.
One.
Right.
And two, in the furtherance, you feel me? It's like it even stops you from even knowing how to be thoughtful in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Expound.
Like, all right, bro. I'm thoughtful if I'm like, all right, if this is my goal to do something, if it's my goal to do it, I'll be thoughtful. You feel me?
Okay.
Otherwise, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as being a man, you got a lot of other shit, you know what I'm saying, that's on your mind is more pressing, you feel me? So the things that women think about, like, that's not the same shit that we think about. Like, yeah, we got the ultimate goal in our mind, in our head, so we know, like, all right, whatever we doing is working towards whatever, you feel me?
Right.
So we kind of on autopilot doing what we doing, you know what I'm saying? While a woman will think about your well-being and think about certain shit, you feel me? Like, because or maybe I'm just speaking from my own point of view, bro, because I'm not that thoughtful, bro. Like, I don't think like, all right, yo, I should have got my grandma this joint, or damn, I should have got. You feel me?
And that's where I'm with you. No, and that's where I'm with you, and I do agree with what you're saying to an extent, because when I'm, like you said, when I have a set goal, my set goal being the current relationship I'm in, I'm not thinking about getting my mom these curtains that I know she'd like. I'm not thinking about that, because my thought process is what my girl would want or what the kids would need, and that's where the mindset goes. So I feel like we are thoughtful when we're focused on whatever it is we're thinking about. So if it is the kids, I went out the other day to get my daughter's tennis rackets.
And flowers.
That was before I got them the flowers, yeah. But I got them tennis rackets. I saw a Gatorade bottle my son was asking for. There's the thoughtfulness. So it's not like we're incapable of it, but we require a different focus.
We got that money.
Money for sure.
If niggas got that bread, we're gonna go out
spending it all.
and everybody gonna get something. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make
ain't
sure.
No thing.
You feel me? It ain't nothing.
But even in that, we can't. None of us that are sitting here can say that when it comes to giving gifts or showing the woman that we feel appreciated, we failed at that. We've been nothing but thoughtful. We've done extravagant things, thrown parties, thrown surprises.
For sure.
So that's why I kind of disagreed on the part that we weren't thoughtful, because in relationship, in the context of being in a relationship with your partner, I feel like we're even more thoughtful than the person we're with. So we also feel a way slightly when
we do it. It's very thoughtful.
It's very thoughtful.
Let me just
very thoughtful. So the reciprocation, when it's Father's Day and I get a pair of socks,
and the tie,
I'm not
don't forget
happy.
the tie.
Like, hold on. Like, I just did all this. These kids got you cupcakes. There's balloons. It's a bunch of simple shit.
Niggas don't even wear ties
Pay
like
these
that
bills
no
every year.
Where the fuck niggas don't wear no
month.
ties?
Wear ties like
So
that.
let me ask you something. Are you doing that? Are you doing all that so you like tit for tat? Like, are you doing it because you? All right, I'm gonna do all this.
It's love.
So
Okay.
when it's my turn, I'm gonna get something big too.
It's
That's
levels.
a good point, too.
It's level. It's a great question. There's levels to why I'm doing this. I want to show my children how to celebrate people. That's one of the biggest reasons.
If that's your goal, then yes.
That's one of the biggest reasons as a father, especially now. The reason why I like, even if I wasn't into celebrating or being celebrated, I want to show my children how to celebrate ones you love. Because that's very important to some people.
Facts.
And even if you're with a person that doesn't like it, having the ability to do it should be there. So when it's not reciprocated, what are you showing my kids?
Hey, yo, so look, though, right? Now, in my family, like, that was a lot, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people got celebrated, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, but we talking about men here specifically, you feel me? So, yeah, we showed grandma that extravagant love. We showed family member, you know what I'm saying? They got the love, you know what I'm saying? So the kids, we picked up on how to do that, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't necessarily like from a father, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Can I say something too? It's crazy how you. I haven't heard you say grandpa. I don't know why.
word up.
I haven't heard you say grandpa. You just been saying grandma.
Just be straight.
Yeah,
But you see what I'm saying?
But again, you know how
my
when
grandpa
you
was a real stoic nigga. Like my grandpa would tell you, I don't want nothing.
Right.
You
But
feel
you see
me?
how long that
I'm
lasts
good.
with him?
But that's
Worry about your
years
grandma.
of not wanting
But you
nothing.
see how long that lasts?
That's
Generational trauma.
But you know what's crazy though? They always say when you were born, you were a baby, right? When you get older, what you become?
My man.
No, not even. I'm talking about old, like 80.
Okay.
You
like-
become like a bigger, like
baby
just another
again.
baby.
Yeah.
That's why grandparents are selling. They start giving them big gifts that they can't even use.
Yeah.
They can't even use. But when you, as men, when we're in our early 20s, 30s, 40s,
Capable of going to
yeah, go get your own shit. Fuck out of here, nigga.
It's
But
just
when you get to your 80, go ahead.
nah. You can finish your point.
No, I was just saying. Go ahead.
Yeah, as soon as you get to the point where it's like there's children present, where I don't plan on letting these generational type curses continue. And if I'm not doing my part in the sense of teaching my kids that it's okay, hey, let's celebrate your brother. Show your brother that he's loved. Because the suicide rate for men is atrocious. So I know that this shit works for us because we're built for this shit. Some men aren't. Some men never felt what it feels like to be loved, to be hugged, to be celebrated for someone to tell them, hey, you matter today.
So let me ask you something. You mean what you just said? Some men don't know how to be hugged, be loved, and these are the men that got put pressure on to be a father, to be a husband, to be a provider. That they would never ever was brought up in that household to know what love is,
To feel that affection and all that, right.
So now you get into a relationship with a woman that was loved. Now, as soon as they hang up the phone with their sister, their mother, their father, their grandparent, I love you,
and get off the phone type
but
shit.
you was never raising that. So now you go in the household with that person, y'all gonna bump heads all the time because she don't understand. She think that you're being closed off or you don't love her.
And she just doesn't
She
understand
don't
that.
understand the way you were raised.
Don't let her dad be a fucking handyman, nigga.
Oh my god!
Oh my God.
Yo, for
That's
my
the
sisters,
worst,
for my
bro.
sisters, a rap.
Bro.
Oh, my dad can fix. Oh,
My dad can fix it. My dad.
Listen, bro. Listen.
What?
My nigga. Wifey, her dad is the type. This nigga built a fucking bathroom in his
Yeah,
own
it's
crib.
over. It's
Like,
over.
that's how my grandpa
It's
was,
over.
you know what I'm saying? Like, super handyman. Like, bro,
Right.
he'll build an addition onto your crib.
They
type
come for
shit.
that. They come from that.
Bro, me, nigga, I ain't grow up like that. You feel me? Like, I ain't grow up like
I
that.
ain't
You
grow
feel
up
me?
like that.
I
I can
didn't.
fix a computer.
Like, yeah,
You
like,
feel me?
real
I can
shit,
show
like-
you why your phone is tweaking.
Yeah, like I
You
didn't
feel
grow
me?
up on nigga handyman shit. So even going into a relationship like where Shorty coming, her dad, like this, the example that he set. This nigga,
That's a big example.
you feel me?
That's a big
bitch,
one.
You
I
start
ain't
feeling
got
like,
that
damn,
feeling.
like bitch, I feel small.
I feel
but
dumb, yeah,
This,
like,
this
I'm
my
not-
thing. Like I'm like, bitch, I'm the nigga that pay for it to get it done. by a
100%,
professional.
100%.
You feel me? I'll pay a nigga like your dad. You feel me? No disrespect. You feel me?
No, I'll pay a nigga to get the shit done.
But I'll pay a nigga that know how to do it to do it.
Now, what if you can't pay it? So now
No.
what?
Then you gotta
Now
figure
the
out
father
a
gotta
different-
come. He's 7 years old.
talking
And now
shit
he
about
gotta
you.
come
talking
do
about
it.
gotta
some-
come fix it.
Yeah.
Now you a
feel
bum.
me?
Now you a bum
Yo,
ass
yo,
nigga.
yo, nigga.
what?
What kind
Yo,
of man you got
I
that
knew you
can't
shouldn't
fix
marry
this?
him.
Yo, bro, see, hey, yo, you know what's crazy? I felt like that before, bro, in my relationship, bro, because Shorty dad do it all, nigga.
We got to touch on
He
that.
he taught me how to do mad shit. You feel me? He taught me how to do mad shit. I learned mad shit from him, bro. Like, now, even changing the tire efficiently, like, you know what I'm saying? I learned that
gotta
from
learn
Shorty
it, yeah,
dad.
right,
Like,
right.
I knew the concept, but like,
But you didn't
he brought out the
actually-
jack.
Right,
you know
right,
what I'm
right.
saying? Like, showed the nigga how to do, you feel me? We laid some patio, you know what I mean? Put some shit together. Like, I learned a lot from this man, you know what I mean? Like, to where, like, growing up in my crib, like, my people, both of them work. My mom was a go get her,
Right.
and my dad was a, you feel me? Or a worker, like, go, you feel me? Going
Yeah,
handle
he
his
got
handle.
to it. He
So,
got to the
nigga,
bag.
I grew up with my uncles fixing shit, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily my dad, like, and we gonna go pay for shit, you feel me? Like, we gonna go pay to get shit done. So,
Right.
going into where Shorty just like, damn, bro, I be feeling little as hell. Like,
Because
damn,
this
like,
dude could pretty much build the house, and all you can do is pay for this.
yeah, like, and if you, and like you said, if you don't got the bread, because it's been times, you feel me,
Niggas
where
don't got
nigga
it.
don't
Yeah,
got
now
it.
you
feel
really
me?
a bum ass
Now it's
nigga.
like,
So-
damn, bro, now she gotta call this nigga over here, do this shit.
He
you
about to
feel
look at me funny while he
Yeah.
fixing the shit.
But when it comes to manhood, there's so many aspects that we got to be able to do. We got to be able
That's
to
generational shit, I believe.
fix
Yeah,
shit.
sure.
We got to be able to be a fight. We got to be able to do all this other shit that just different aspects. Like we got to know about sports. We got I think
Now
every
you
man-
gotta know how to shoot.
Yeah, you gotta know how to shoot. You gotta know how to
You gotta know
kill.
how to
You gotta
shoot.
know how to hunt. So you got certain men that was raised and brought up a certain way. Like we don't live in the woods and everything. So if a man who grew up hunting and everything like this, you never killed a deer. You never he gonna look at you some type of way. So there's different aspects of manhood that.
Don't look at me crazy.
Yeah.
I'm a city nigga,
Yeah,
bro. I ain't
like,
never
yeah.
killed no
it's
deer.
city slickers don't know.
City boy, city boy. I ain't kill no
Yeah,
deer,
yo,
nigga.
like this,
But
you don't know how
that
to.
older generation of men
Yeah.
too,
No,
because
they're different. They different.
they are different, bro.
No, they different.
They
All
was
of
raised
them
in a different
niggas knew
time,
how
bro.
to do all that shit.
Yeah, but they had it. That's why they got pains now.
So hold on.
That's why
You
they got
think-
the issues that they have now,
You
bro.
think that's why them niggas was allowed to cheat the way they was? Them niggas did a lot. Like they was fixing decks and shit. So if I could fix a deck, can I go give some
some
deck?
neck?
I get some neck. I'm right. Nah, can I get neck if I could fix a deck?
What deck was you gonna give, bro?
No, I was gonna give it the wood. You feel me? I'm fixing wood. I'm about to give. I'm just saying, is a nigga, is what you're capable of the reason why you're allowed to cheat? Because them dudes,
on.
Billionaires, they cheat all the time. They women
The
stay.
perspective.
They
I'm
don't
talking
really
about the
stay.
old
High-value
school
men.
niggas.
the old school guys.
Yeah.
Because this has been the whole you feel me, the theme.
older
right
generation
now. The
guys.
older generation was
Right.
that a reason why it was okay?
Nah,
for them
there's
Okay
why
for them to
there's
cheat.
why it was okay to cheat. They used to beat on their wives, so that was not
Okay,
good.
next topic.
Hey.
Fellas,
Let's change the topic.
we
They used to beat on their
Yo,
wives.
you know
So
what I saw it
that's
is,
not
bro?
good. That's not
So,
good.
like,
That's why they was able to
Based,
cheat.
based off of his previous response that you feel me, he said off air. He was saying that like they took care of everything.
They did, yeah, they
so
paid.
when you come off of taking care of everything, you know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
bro,
Like,
let's keep it a buck.
like they was more
These
the
bum
women
ass
was
niggas-
more reluctant to leave.
Yeah, no, facts.
Nah, but these bum ass niggas, they used to beat on their wives. That's not
without
good.
this nigga that knows how to do everything.
Because he was everything, but feminism changed all
Was
that.
he everything?
He
Oh,
was.
boy,
Back
yeah,
then.
Yeah, hell
Was he?
yeah.
Back
Nigga
then
took
he
care of
was.
the crib,
Was he?
He was.
fix shit in the crib.
He was fixing shit, giving
Listen,
dick.
I'm not gonna
killing
lie.
niggas.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm
He
not
was
gonna lie.
everything.
Most of the movies I used to watch when they was the 50s, 60s, the only men I used to cheese the one that was to work in the office that didn't know how to fix shit. The handymans, they were loyal wives.
Yeah, like that's my grandpa was a sturdy nigga. My grandpa was real
The men
sturdy.
that used to fucking fix everything, they were loyal.
Yeah, the men.
So let's not go back. The only one I used to beat that, the only, like, the reason why women didn't cheat back then, these bum ass niggas used to be on their wives. Let's move on to that topic. It's not because they knew how to fix shit.
It was always
They used to beat shit.
it was always the niggas with the secretaries.
Yeah,
you had
nah,
a secretary.
yeah.
Oh.
No,
They-
all right,
they-
so you talking about the niggas that get money?
That's what I said. Yeah,
It's the
billionaires.
same thing now.
So the niggas
Except
with
for the
money.
billionaires.
It's no the niggas that get money.
They
you
still-
could, you could be a $100,000
Yeah,
nigga.
you get money.
and you so sturdy in a position to where you could provide this level of comfort. Where else? Because your baby died, he wasn't the nigga that,
Pookie
that
ain't
could
doing it.
provide.
So
this.
we're gonna blame her though.
This nigga where you grew up, he not the nigga that can provide this.
Pookie
But
Jr.
you that nigga with that bag and you could provide this. So
You could
hey,
change her
sis,
shit up.
Hey yo, are you gonna stick with me and get through it? And I say I'm gonna work on it and want to get through it, or you gonna go back into oblivion? You know what I'm saying? And deal with this handyman.
So
Calling the handyman's home life oblivion
I'm just
is
saying.
crazy. I know. That's crazy,
You
though.
gonna
You got
go deal
it.
with a classic man.
oh,
Or you want to
know
deal
what
with
I'm
this
saying?
rich
Or you deal with
nigga
a nigga
shit.
that got
I
this-
got
this
it.
pape, man.
I feel it. So I got a
That's
question
gonna
for the
take
panel.
care of you and your
Nah, what's
mom.
up? What's the
Yo, what's
question?
up?
What's the
I got a
question?
serious question for the panel, right? I'm not saying that fatherhood is hard. I'm not saying it's easy, but would fatherhood be easier if we had more cooperation from the mothers?
absolutely.
In what way?
Go ahead. Talk,
You
talk
answered that fast. Hold
yeah,
on.
yeah. Talk that
I don't
talk.
think he need any more expounded.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
bro.
Go off.
Speaking for me and my experiences, I have 2 children, 2 different women. Fatherhood would be easier because I had to go through obstacles just to get my son. Yes, I do now have custody of my
Full
son.
custody, yeah.
Full custody of my son.
Shouts to you,
Yeah.
bud. Shouts to you, bro.
So,
That's
yeah.
a beautiful
Look at that.
thing.
But going through that journey, going through court, the bickering, the fighting, the arguing, if I didn't have to go through that, fatherhood would be a lot easier. But I did go through that, and it made me better because, trials and tribulations.
Right.
So the partner makes a big difference. So be wise of who you lay down to have children with, fellas. That's real talk.
Stop nutting in bitches raw. Yeah.
Yeah, feel me? But
Alright.
just because I got custody of my son, fatherhood is still difficult because I knew how I was raised and how I grew up. So I make sure to give my children, especially my son, all the things that I didn't have and show the things that I wish somebody would have showed me
Right.
that I wanted to see at his age. So it's just breaking generational curses.
So
All
for
time.
real, same question
Yeah.
for you. Would fatherhood be easier if you had more cooperation from the mother? And if you would you like me to elaborate a little bit more?
Go ahead, please.
In the sense of there's certain ways you want to raise your child that the mother might not agree with.
Your standard.
Your standards versus their standard.
Your way of viewing things.
Right, versus theirs. Or rather where, she'll have the kids and tell you that they're difficult. While when you have the kids, you have them and it's easier for you. So there's things that you're teaching the kids while you have them. And I'm talking, this is in households with both parents living in the same house.
Of course.
One parent goes to work at a certain time, the other parent goes to work at another time.
Right.
You don't always have the kids together. So when you have the kids, like for example, I don't do tablet time. I just don't. I don't do screen time. If you want to watch something, we're gonna watch something together as a family. We're gonna watch The Lion King, Moana. We're gonna watch something family friendly, get y'all laughing, get y'all talking, or we're gonna go outside. There's a few times, when my daughter, the youngest one, is acting up a little bit, V wants to just give her the phone. And I'm like, no. Like there's no phone. Like there's no box distraction to calm you down. Because once she gets used to that distraction,
That doesn't fix the problem.
it doesn't fix the problem. It just pacifies it. For me, sit your ass down and relax.
Kendrick.
And enjoy what we're doing together as a family. She's three. She'll get there, but it's going to take work. But if V was more of a difficult woman, she'd be giving that girl screen time every chance she gets behind my back to then make it more difficult for me when it's my time. Yeah. And it's just a different view on a perspective.
When you don't have the respect, when a woman doesn't, because she can respect you and not respect your
parenting.
Because I was about to say leadership, but I'm saying like your view on things. You know what I'm saying?
Because leadership is
she
tough.
She can respect you, but like she grew up in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? She don't believe in certain things, so she has her beliefs. You know what I'm saying? And then the way that you see things, she could just not fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that you should. You feel me? Because Rob, the example that you gave, like, all right, no screen time. We're gonna go outside or watch music as a family. Like, I don't think that's a hard program to get down with.
It's not hard at all. No,
you know what I'm saying?
It's not difficult.
But there's more. There's more extreme beliefs.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? To where it could cause rifts. You know what I'm saying? Like if one parent believe in whooping ass
and the other parent doesn't.
You feel me? And don't. And the other parent don't. You know what I'm saying? Me per se, I believe in discipline. You feel me? I got mad ass whoopings. You digging what I'm saying?
Right.
And I can attest to they didn't really do much. They made me all right. There's this aspect that I have to, no pun intended. There's this aspect.
My ass. No, I have an aspect.
You feel me? There's this aspect that I have to keep in mind now. But
is it from the ass whoopings?
It's not necessarily like changing my worldview.
See, the ass whoopings changed me. I was a little badass. Them ass whoopings, I'm like, oh shit, there's consequences to this nut shit I'm doing. I don't like these consequences. So in my younger years, I'm like, damn, I really don't like getting in trouble, my nigga. Like, this ain't for me.
See, hey, yo, Rob, you're a great guy.
Oh,
like, yo, listen, bro, you've
you
always been a great guy, bro.
You are a
Real
great
shit,
guy,
bro. You really are.
But you gotta.
I feel like, check me out. I was a bad nigga on another level. Like, you dig what I'm saying, bro? Like real shit, bro. Like, causing anguish and pain. Like, you feel me? Like, real shit. Like, shout out to my people. Hold up real fast, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo, so the level of, like, bad with ass whoopings, it really just caused resentment for me because,
right.
like, all right, like, now
it depends on the child,
like,
low-key then.
Like, all right, I'm going to get it. Now I'm going to be like, fuck out of here, nigga.
Right.
You feel me? To my dad, like, I'm gonna be on that shit. You feel me? I'm rebel a little more, like, you know what I'm saying? But not blatant rebellion, you know what I'm saying? Just more hidden rebellion. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I'm gonna respect that these are the rules that I gotta follow while I'm under your, you know what I'm saying? But you could always come to the conclusion, all right, nigga, well, when I'm not here,
I'm gonna cut the fuck
I'm gonna do
up.
what the fuck I want to do. You feel me? So what did that ass whipping do? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it don't have a place, but my outlook on parenting, you feel me? I feel like with intellect, you feel me? Because I was intelligent. I was very intelligent. I was just bad, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just looked up to the wrong shit, wanted to do the wrong shit.
Right.
But I was smart. You feel me? So my kids are the same way. You feel me? I got a 12-year-old. You feel me? He getting into that bag now. You feel me? You start seeing his friends. You know what I mean? These niggas leaning off to the left. He got friends.
That's when you gotta pull him. That's when you gotta pull him back.
Hey, yo.
That's when you gotta pull him back.
I feel like, yo, I could but that discipline, because we talking about the balance of what you see as right versus your woman. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so my girl didn't have to get disciplined like that because she was good, bro.
She was a
Like
good kid.
she was good, and she took heed to those lectures and shit like that. You feel me? I didn't. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, look, so I'm more like, bro, we need heavier discipline in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We need heavier discipline, and I'm not talking about ass whooping. You feel what I'm
But
saying?
you're talking about consequences.
Yeah,
You're talking
consequences.
about taking stuff away.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something. When you was getting disciplined back in the days, were you getting the discipline from your mother or both?
Pretty much my dad, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, it was a line that I could cross. You feel me? Like, we talking about just straight mannerisms and how I carry myself.
Yeah.
That's when, if I violated those lines, that's when my mom, you know what I'm saying, and kick
okay.
up more. Like, it's like, all right, I really violated. You feel me?
Right.
But that's why it's important to be on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a difference in the levels
dynamics,
of what discipline meant. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom was more lenient, you feel me, with
Right.
certain shit. You feel me? And well, my dad wasn't having it at all. You feel me? Like,
You're the disciplinary in your household?
yeah, bro.
Did you wanna be?
And I don't necessarily. I embrace the role because I know I'm effective in the role.
Right.
You
But
feel
did
me?
you want to be?
But I don't really want to be because it causes resentment, bro. When the other side is more passive when it comes to that discipline, you feel me? And there's no slight, you feel me? Like,
No,
there's
it's
no
just- we
slight
just
to-
talking what it
to
is.
wifey,
But
you feel
here's
me?
here's the thing though. You see how you older now, you're talking about it, right?
Yeah.
And that resentment is gone.
Absolutely.
Oh, exactly. So
Super
at the end of the
gone.
day, it could be resentment. But at the end of the day, if you raising a man or a woman,
Right.
she's gonna hate you in the beginning. But at the end of the day, that seed that you're planting is gonna blossom one day. And then one day
and you're the
it's gonna-
blossom.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
You're
for
the
sure.
blossom.
So-
Like, he's right.
Yeah,
Because
sure. I'm
your
just talking
dad's
about
dope.
ass beatings.
Yeah, ass
Oh yeah, no. I
beatings.
was
And that-
getting, listen, I was
yeah.
getting ass beating from my mother.
Facts.
My dad
Bro,
didn't even really touch. Like my mother. Oh, listen.
I think my dad punched me once. Dang! I don't remember that
Oh,
shit.
boy, ass
Must have hit me hard. Oh, no, I forgot.
But one thing you gotta, especially as children, one thing you gotta realize if you're being the disciplinarian, pain is different for everybody. Some may be more physical pain, like the traditional corporal punishment might work for some kids, and the traditional and other aspects you're gonna have to take.
And another thing, not to cut you, I'm sorry, but another thing you gotta realize, know who you are, and know that kid is part of you.
Of you.
Yeah.
So
That's a fact.
You gotta understand, for you to like, if you thinking like being tough and whooping your kid, remember it didn't work on you. So you gotta really
point.
discipline the kid the way that you know that would have worked
would've
on
worked
you.
on
That would've worked.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
And
So
that's what I
fact.
do.
So
That's
some
what
people
I do.
think it always is gonna be a butt whooping that's going. Butt whooping didn't work on me.
It didn't work.
It didn't work on you. So you gotta figure out what would work on you.
Intellect, and that's why I
Right,
said
that's
I'm
the
like, yo,
intellect part of it.
you can't outthink this little nigga, and that's my main thing. You
Right,
feel me?
right.
I'm like, yo, like, bro, I can, like, my intellect is superior to yours. You feel me? So I can think of ways. You know what I'm saying?
To give you the
penetrate your
same-
brain.
Yeah, they'll get the same energy from that, like the fake ass whooping you about to get in another way, like intellectually, by attacking them intellectually, you give the same discipline as if you
Yeah.
pulled the belt out.
Exactly.
And
Facts.
that's what you're saying. And that's what I think this generation, our generation of fathers,
But we
have
learning.
implemented.
We learning.
Because what it is for my daughters especially, I don't like hitting kids.
I haven't hit my kids.
Yeah, like
my two
actual
daughters,
out hitting kids.
Yeah.
That's not my thing.
I give them the stare.
The stare
And the voice.
and what I give the stare, the voice. I give the pow pow, and I want y'all to see what the pow pow is. This is the pow pow, right? The pluck.
Back then, that was a punishment.
It's a punishment. Now, when I give this, right, if they're actually doing something wrong, and I give this, as light as you see this, they will freak out and cry, and it's. But if we're playing around and I give them the same,
It hurts your heart a little bit.
It hurt. Listen, if I give them the same one and we're joking, they don't even react.
Fact.
They'll go, "It doesn't even hurt, Daddy." I said, "It's not supposed to hurt, goofy."
It
You know
hurts
what I'm
your
saying?
feelings.
It hurts your feeling. This doesn't hurt you physically.
It hurts
It's
your
more of a
feelings.
Emotional.
shock. It's just like, oh, I'm doing something wrong. Then it's time out. Then okay, you're not going to the park. Okay, you're not going to the concert or the circus, whatever it is. We have different ways we can implement this discipline now.
So I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, it's not
again.
cut off. Go ahead.
From what I'm getting from all this is we all get with someone that was raised differently. It's
1,000%.
and I think that moving like
Love
for
and
people-
survival.
love and survival.
Love and survival. Like, for example, like you said, I was raised off of love. V was raised off of survival.
And that's why you guys, when it comes to raising your kids, it's never gonna be the same.
It ends up-
Because she's not. Think about this. You giving your kids like I guess love,
yeah.
and she's giving her kids that she didn't get when she was a
Tough
kid.
love.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's the opposite.
No, not tough love. She's getting so she was survival.
She was
She was
survival,
So
and I was on love.
she's giving the reverse what she got.
She was giving love.
Yeah.
Now I'm giving survival.
Yeah, exactly. You're giving survival.
That's a motherfucking fact.
so that's
a fact.
where it's always gonna be a bump head.
That's a fact. Because I know when I was younger, being raised off of love set me up for failure.
Did you fail?
At a lot of things, yeah.
But did you fail as a father?
No, fuck no.
All right,
But
so did you
being
fail?
raised off of love initially failed me in the survival aspect of life. When you're in the house, when you're raised off of love, and this is something we don't talk about often.
You're the only son.
Right. And when you're raised off of love, you think everything is shits and giggles. Your mom tells you you're handsome. You think you're perfect. You think you're a man. You go to school and get a fucking reality check.
So that means I was raised
Black
off.
ass nigga.
I was raised off of anger. Then my mom used to
survival.
love my- survival.
So
I
you
was
was raised off
survival.
survival.
But I'm mean to my not mean.
Not- you're-
but if the kids acting crazy, my wife would call
You're
me like, hey,
the disciplinarian.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, even being raised off of love, I'm the disciplinarian. But being raised off of love, I thought I was the best looking kid on the planet. Until I go, I'm serious. This
no,
is
you cute now.
and
you cute as hell now. Look at him.
Yo, go
Look
ahead.
at him.
Now that you got the camera on me too.
Look
You
at
got
him.
me looking stupid.
Look at
It's the glasses.
No,
my
he
God.
cute now. Smile.
Turn to the side. Show him,
Moses.
turn to the side. Show him the earrings. Show him the earring.
Moses.
Yo, go ahead.
Oh,
yo.
you cute,
Yo, this why men can't do that, right? Nah, but being raised off of love, it was like everything was like shits and giggles and powder puffs and life is great.
Nah, but
then I went to school. The first time a little girl called me fat, black, and ugly, I almost lost it.
Nigga almost killed himself.
So it's like, that reality check was like, yo, I didn't look at my mom and say she was doing something wrong, but I looked at my mom and said, damn, you only gave me half of this.
I wasn't prepared.
I wasn't ready for this.
No, but
so with my daughters, it's like you said, because I was raised off of love, I got to teach them kids survival. Love is automatic for me, but I got to teach y'all survival. So off rip, I call my daughters names. I make fun of them sometimes. You know why? Because you're not about to come home and tell me Eric called you a fathead and you're crying about it. No, daddy called you a goofy. He said you got a big head. And then they joke back. I need you to be prepared for what the world really is.
Thicker
So
skin.
So here's that. Do your wife like do she have a problem with that?
She played the same way.
Exactly, because she was raised in the same like.
It's survival
So you
mode.
giving your kids the same way she was raised.
Partially.
So she was raised to survive.
Yeah.
The way you calling your kid's name, that's not to reality. That's not real. That's not like how everything should go, right? So you guys are like messing with that.
Yeah.
With me and her, that's not how she was raised. So if I'm doing that, it's gonna be like, why you being
Why
so
you
mean
being
to
so
them?
mean?
Why you doing this? Why you doing that? So now there's a bump head.
Okay.
So so now you and her find a
balance.
A balance.
A balance, right.
Where, okay, yeah, because that's how she was
That's
raised.
how it works, yeah.
So now she would, she was raising loving, caring, and I love you. This. So now if I'm being mean, I'm being tough.
Yeah.
Because in this world, like it's
They're gonna
rough.
chew you up
gonna
and spit
chew-
you
yeah.
the fuck out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
You gotta
now
be
if,
tough.
if I'm doing that, it's gonna look like I'm not being a good dad. I'm not being a loving, caring.
Hey yo,
Yeah.
so look, right, with that being said, right, it's like, cause I understand that 100%, bro, cause I was raised off of love, you feel
Right.
me? Like, my parents are successful, you feel me? Word loved, you feel me? Like, so, you know what I mean? Like, and still are loved, like, you feel me? But my thing is, so I was raised off that love. My dad was a CO, you feel me? He's a correction officer, so you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's different.
yeah, like, you know what I'm
He
saying? I
views
got
shit
that.
different.
Like,
He's in a space where it's a bunch of black men that his son's age You know what I'm saying?
So
Getting thrown
I
in,
know
you
where
know
this
what I'm
would go
saying?
to. So getting you prepared to deal with life. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't a whole bunch of hugs and kisses, nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on you. You feel me? And I'm kind of the same way with my son because my wife is so like Skittles and rainbows, B.
Because
you
she
dig what I'm saying?
She was raised off of love.
But-
You
but
had
listen,
survival
but listen.
in your.
She's Skittles and rainbows, but
Yeah.
it was different because, bro, I grew up in the crib with both of my peoples. You feel me? Her mom and dad came from a different country. You
Right,
feel what I'm saying?
right.
They came from down there with y'all. You know what I mean?
Whoa. Elaborate. What do you mean down
What do
there
you
with
mean by
y'all?
that, sir?
Yeah, please.
Central America, like you feel me?
Who's
I'm
Central
not
America?
saying
We
Central
ain't
America. I'm
Central.
saying down there, man.
Nah, we over there. We
Y'all
so-
Haitian,
we-
bro.
So let me ask something.
Y'all
Does-
Haitian, bro.
So
We
does,
Caribbean, baby.
so does
Haitian
being
American.
raised in survival make you appreciate someone who's being raised in love more?
I ain't
No,
fin-
no, hold on.
Hold on, because
Hold on,
I
go
ain't finished.
Yeah,
I
go
ain't
ahead,
finished
go
my
ahead, go
point.
ahead.
Keep that
But what
question,
I'm
though.
saying
Keep that
is
question.
facts. Hold on to that. But what I'm saying is like, you feel me? Like her dad came to America first. You feel me? And then she was still over there. You know what I mean? And then she wasn't living with her mom. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
she like 11, no mom.
Oh,
You
damn.
here with your dad type
Right,
shit.
right.
You feel me? And all right, as time go, your mom come visit. You feel me? She do whatever. You know what I mean? So from 11 to whatever, like you was with your dad, and then time was kind of, you know what I mean? Your mom pop in and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, I was here with mine the whole time, but Shorty like had that time to miss her pop or miss
Right,
her
right.
her. You feel me? Miss her mom, so she appreciated him on a whole different level. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it's Skittles and rainbows, bro. Like the way she deal with them, it's just like the way she deal with the kids is wild soft to me.
Right. It's gentle.
And me knowing like how this world is,
You got to give them the survival aspect.
I'm on some shit like man, look, bro, you feel me? This not how the world is, bro. Ain't nobody gonna love you like your mom, bro.
It's a fact.
Nobody,
I'm
like
telling you.
nobody's gonna love you like that, bro. Like you feel me? Like that
Fat,
is
black, and
not,
ugly, bro. I'm
that's
telling
not a reality.
That's a check.
That's not a reality on how this world is. You feel me?
It's not.
So my thing is like preparing you because I'm not raising boys. I'm raising men.
Yeah,
you know what
facts.
I'm saying? So for you to be a man, bro, to be getting all this mushy gushy. You feel me? Like, bro,
It's not
I
good.
gotta lean on you more.
Yeah,
like,
it's not the
But
good.
I
here-
gotta lean on you more.
But no, listen. You are raising a boy. It's steps to it, and that's why we feel That's why we are who we are today, because we were rushed. Because remember, it's generations, right? Your father was raised by his dad. That was probably close to a father being a slave, or whatever. Generations, right? So things get better, and like you said, now certain things you like your dad or her dad used to do, you pay for it. Things change, so now you can't raise a boy to be a man at the age of 5 or 10, but you could take steps on it. You gotta figure out what works, what didn't work for you.
yeah.
You can't do the same. You can't raise your son the same
same.
way your
That's a
dad
fact.
raised
No,
you.
no, no,
Hey,
no,
yo,
no.
but
cannot.
Look,
You cannot.
And the reason why, reason being is now the world has taken a turn.
It is a
facts.
big turn.
into
A big turn.
A big turn.
A big turn.
You feel me?
That-
Like
what-
I'm
what
talking
kind of
about
turn? What kind of
hard
turn?
left. Nigga, like, you feel me? Like a hard left. You feel me? Real shit.
Yo.
So now it being like that, right? From me based off of nigga when he was born 12 years ago till now,
Completely different world.
you have
Completely
to
different world.
fucking
ago is crazy.
you like, bro, the parenting style gotta be
completely different.
super different.
It does.
So now I'm in a space to where it's like, yo, I don't even really know how to approach it. Do I approach it with compassion or keep my same balance on, like I said, like my mindset on how I was raised and then that natural balance
Right.
from how
That
I was
come-
raised.
that comes
you
into
know what I'm
it.
saying? Versus to how the world is now, which is completely shot the fuck out, bro. And I'm just
Facts.
gonna I'm just keep it real, bro. The world is completely shot the fuck out right now.
So one conversation I had with my mom.
it's not like my bad, bro.
No, go ahead.
It's not like it's a level of normalcy.
Yeah,
you
it's
feel
not.
me?
Nah, it's different. It's
To where,
insane.
all right, bro, like it's an easy, like, balance to that shit. Because if you go on the opposite of how the world is now, if you go on the opposite of that,
You might be setting your kids up for fucking failure. For real.
You dig what I'm saying?
In
So
society
now
standards,
I can't
though.
even
Society
be
rules,
Yeah,
the
let's be clear.
opposite of
What
how
they're
it
feeding
was
you.
when I was a little nigga and what I needed now.
Right.
Because now we're in a whole different world that I don't even feel like the previous generations experienced. They didn't experience the way this world is now, bro. This shit is trifling.
But you
bro.
know what's crazy
Be
too?
real.
Like by you just saying that, I feel like the way you view the world when you was a kid is the way your parents was viewing the world.
Because
I don't
they
feel like that, bro. And
they
the
raised-
reason that I don't, the reason that I
but
don't,
when you was
bro.
a kid, when you was a kid,
No, I
Facts.
get
No, but the
what
reason that I
both
don't
of
feel
y'all
like
saying.
that
Yeah.
is because, bro, even like, all right, let's just say the gangster niggas, you feel me, that grew up 90s niggas, you feel me, like, bro, it was still an era of respect, you feel me, that them niggas had, even though, like, all right, compared to these people who didn't even show skin on beaches, you dig what I'm saying? To these bitches that's out here now, click the link in the bio and I can see
Right,
your
right,
pussy.
right.
You feel me?
I can't
I can see
agree
your
with
pussy now. So like, I'm like, bro, it's such an extreme. It's such an extreme. You feel me? I don't even think it equates to what our parents had to deal with raising us.
But here's
You
what we
feel
had
me?
to deal with. Back in the days, if you were red, you was getting beat the fuck up. You wasn't blood.
Hey yo, but guess what?
Yeah.
They still had them gangs. Them gangs
Mm-hmm.
started in, let's just say, when they was little. You
Yeah,
feel me?
when they was little. But I'm talking about
check me out.
when we were little.
So
When we were
look,
little.
So look, when we
Yeah.
was little, right? Yeah, we still had bugged out shit, but now niggas just added the gun into the mix.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
no. Listen.
But
the
bro,
gun,
I'm talking about the moral standard. You feel me?
as far as being a man and a woman.
I'm talking about societal standards. You feel me?
Can you dive into
standards-
that? Can you dive into that?
Society standards have dropped so crazily low. You feel me? Like where I'm talking about, there is no shame now, bro.
none.
Before,
No, it's like you
niggas
said-
still
No,
had
that's right.
shame.
Back then,
niggas still
of-
respected elders, like
Even
on
it-
some like.
No,
you
you're
know what I
right.
mean?
You're right.
feel
It's,
me?
right.
It
it's
was-
the
it's
example
a
where he's
different-
saying that the girls on the beach would wear one
No, back
pieces,
then-
and
back-
now the links in the
now
bio.
bitches
No,
is
yeah,
wearing-
yeah. Back then,
you
now,
see
girl-
coochie
A
lips
bitch,
on.
might, a bitch
girl-
might wear a see-through gown
Here's how
with
crazy
no
it was.
drawers
Here's how
on.
crazy
You
it
feel
was.
me?
Back then, if a girl wanted to be a stripper, she would strip like three states
These
over.
bitches selling pussy
Now,
in the hood.
they say, yo, come to my strip club. I'm
I'm
dancing
here.
Tonight.
And their social media
Yeah,
Link in the
it's
bio.
crazy.
Hold
That's
up.
crazy.
So
Hold up,
look,
Cash App in the bio.
Yo, I don't think our parents had to deal with this extreme.
No,
We're
no.
right now. We're dealing with being a father
Bro.
now, bro. We're dealing with an extreme.
A couple of extremes.
Like mad extremes.
let me ask
We're
you
dealing
this.
with an extreme that previous generations didn't
Never had to
have.
deal with.
So can I ask you this?
This extreme.
Can I
You
show
feel
this?
me?
Can I show this? All right, you're right. The extreme now is different. Why is back then when we were younger, we were having more kids at an early age than these kids now?
What do you mean?
Because
When
these
we were
niggas
young,
is
no.
so much more selfish.
what are they now? What are they now?
Well, stop. So, no.
Back then,
Let's not talk
no,
about it.
let's
back
not.
then,
Hey,
let's
Rob,
talk about it.
we
Back
have
then,
to talk about it.
no, back then,
But
back
we don't-
then in our time, we was having
But-
more kids at an early age. But now it's more. These women are out there now.
Yeah.
But why now? But why back then when it was like you had to be on the
Because
phone?
the roles are reversed.
So what's reverse
slightly.
about it, sir?
You know I'm
What's
gonna
reverse
tread-
about it,
I have
sir?
to tread lightly
You-
on
you-
this
y'all
because
see me? What's reverse about
listen,
it, sir?
I
You
gotta
go
tread.
ahead and tread lightly.
I'm gonna
I
tread
won't.
lightly,
Yeah,
but y'all
tread.
know what I'm talking about. The roles are reversed, and a lot of things happened between back then and right now.
What happened?
For example, I got a lot of kickback for I don't approach women, this, that, and the third. Women don't want to be approached.
That's
they
facts.
tell you that they want to be approached now. You know why? Because they spent the last 10, 15 years telling us that they didn't want to be approached. So now when somebody's abiding by these new rules where it's like, oh, we're not approaching y'all no more. Now y'all got to do something else. We never gonna talk to you. Oh, sassy. Oh, this, that. You know what I'm saying? They throw in
It's the approach that changed.
the approach
So,
that changed.
The
But
approach.
the reason for the
ahead.
approach changed too. The Me Too movement fucked a lot of shit up.
A lot.
The hyper femininity, not femininity, but
Feminist
the
movement.
feminist movement, that hyper feminist movement
that feminist
changed
movement.
a lot.
Hold up. That feminist movement has been happening since
Yeah,
since
it's
the
been
fucking 20s
forever,
and 30s.
but this is the first time it's happened on a social
hold up, what
media
happened?
scale.
Okay.
That's what it is.
The what happened was
What did Rick Ross say?
Chill. No, I'm saying social media is the difference.
What happened?
I was about to
Because
say
because I'm not gonna put it on feminism. You feel me? Because feminism was
It's part of
already
it.
a thing,
It's
and it
part
was
of it.
already. I'm not. It is a part of it, but I'm not putting it on. That's not the blame, right? I'm putting the blame on. Get ready, LGBTQ movement.
Oh,
No,
Hold
I
on,
agree.
hold
I agree.
on, because I don't want everyone to lose their fucking minds.
No.
Calm the fuck
Talk
down.
about it.
I'm
Dive
talking
in.
to the people right now.
ahead.
Calm the fuck down. You feel me?
The mind is looking
I'm
at you
saying
crazy.
on LGBTQ movement. You feel me? Not the people,
But the movement.
the movement.
Right.
So what the movement did was amplify and take everything. So the movement was so rebellious. You feel me? The movement, the movement has such an air of rebellion. You feel me? It went against everything, and bro, even people from that community will attest to this. You feel me? The level of rebellion that it is, like, bro, they pushed it to a whole nother level, bro. I hear people of that community talking about the pride movements or the pride parades and shit. Like, they're like, yo, y'all niggas are going too far, right? Y'all going too far. Y'all naked in the streets. Y'all fucking in the bathrooms. Y'all fucking over here. And you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all have gone entirely too far to where y'all have deleted shame, right?
going after people, kids.
So, and indoctrination of the kids, right?
Yep.
So they have crossed a lot of boundaries. The movement, the people of the movement didn't necessarily know, and they didn't do this on purpose. You feel me? That's why I said I don't hold no, I don't harbor no feelings in my heart to someone who is
Of that community.
Right.
Right.
But I'm talking about the movement, bro. And that is a big separation to where I feel like that shit needs to be separated to where we can even have a conversation. You feel me?
No, I agree.
Because if we don't
We're not
separate,
talking about the people.
if we don't
we're talking
separate
about
the two,
movement. I get
the
it.
conversation can never even happen.
But here's the key with you mentioning the movement. The movement, again, we're not talking
It
about the
deleted
people.
shame, bro.
Right. We're not talking about the people.
Live your best life.
We're talking
Fuck
about the
what
movement.
other people think.
But how is
Be
that
your best.
message getting across? And that's why I'm blaming social media. Because social media is a construct that
It's
did not exist.
It's a cocktail of both.
The reason why I'm blaming more social media is because a lot of this degeneracy shit that's been going on that we can now see has been going on back then. They've been had the communities.
Yeah.
They've been had places they can gather and all that. They've been celebrating themselves for
and it was
years.
amplified by social media.
Social media put a camera in front of these people and let people that would never be exposed to and I'm not talking about just LGBTQ. I'm talking about multiple aspects.
The streets.
Strippers, the streets, or anything.
All the
anything
alternative
negative.
lifestyles.
All the alternative lifestyles. Gangsters, strippers,
Yeah.
LGBT, anything.
Yeah.
You get to see it now. Before you didn't get to see
and you
it.
get to hear these people who
You get to hear their
you
testimonies.
hear them talk.
And they sound like you.
Yeah.
Because you're in a rebellious phase and, they don't believe me. They don't understand my life. I got a gangster spirit in me. I want to shake ass for a couple of dollars. I need this money. And now you see the avenue and see a girl that looked just like you that did it. So now you run and go do it because social media showed you that it's okay.
This is the blueprint for success.
It's the blueprint for success.
So it's so many
and
blueprints.
Now it's links in the bio. I don't think they understand how unappealing this shit is.
Yeah.
It's like there's no mystery no more.
No.
Yo,
It's disgusting.
In the selfishness of it all, you know what I'm saying? In the selfishness of it all, what we got now, right? Because everyone because I'm trying to put it in a way where I'm not trying to offend anybody. Like, I hope y'all truly understand that. I'm not trying to
our core
offend
listeners
anybody.
know.
I'm trying
They
to come to a level of understanding. You feel me?
Right.
So when you're talking about living your best life, right? And we talking about the spirit of that. You feel me?
It's not a
typically
great spirit.
that is a selfish.
It is.
It's a selfish thing because now I'm not putting my needs and wants on the back burner.
You're putting them
know
in
what I'm
front
saying?
of everything that could be important.
Or society.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm doing what's best for me, right? So that spirit, it doesn't have anything to do with lesbian, gay. It don't have nothing to do with that.
Those same
It has
people that
something
put that spirit up front are
Yeah.
laying in the streets in, what is it called, Kensington?
Yeah.
They're laying in the streets of Kensington looking for more fentanyl.
Yeah.
It's not just a
Yeah.
LGBT.
Yeah.
These are
It's
people
not
that are just
specifically
putting
about that.
It's
It came
putting that-
along.
It came along. It
through that.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
But the selfishness of putting yourself before
Before
the needs of others or
yes,
society.
living my best life.
That
I don't
shit
care
is-
about
yeah,
your
that shit is
opinion.
wrong,
I'm
yeah.
gonna live my best.
Yeah.
So what that selfishness did was like it didn't help, and it's not helping.
It's not helping at
It's
all.
not helping the next generation because it's all about you.
And
It's
this
all
is
about
what we gotta combat
It's all
as
about
fathers, for
your selfishness. You
We gotta
feel me?
fight that every day.
And that is the main element that I have a problem with. It's not the fact of you being gay. It's not the fact of you doing what's best for you. It ain't even that. It's that the fact that you're doing that
With no
in
regard
front, with
to
no
anything
regard,
else,
and
yeah.
you're doing it in front of
the world,
these
and kids.
wide open eyes
Yeah.
of kids. These people, the kids who mimic the people, the sponges. You feel me?
What's his name? What's the young
You
man's
have to
name?
be careful.
Juice World.
Yeah,
Juice World's dead because of that.
yeah.
Because he thought Future was really sipping lean and popping pills and Xans and all that. This is what we're talking about. Where
Yeah. The
Yo,
selfishness of all of these
come on.
alternative
So
lifestyles.
are we gonna blame Future for that?
we're blaming the lifestyle of being exposed to it to make you think that this is okay. Oh, this is what I want to do. I'm gonna do it.
The spirit of rebellion and the spirit of I'm living
Selfishness,
my best
yeah,
life,
that shit is
which
rough.
is selfish. So the
That's
selfishness
selfishness.
of this generation saying, yo, fuck what all of them was talking about. I'm going to become this version of me that I want to be, you know what I'm saying?
Regardless-
And regardless
so
of
what?
how you
It doesn't
feel
matter, yeah.
and all of that shit, that spirit right there translating to the younger generation, you feel me, is creating a fucking barnstorm.
mess.
So
bro.
does that fall into like not those kids? These kids, like you saying that falls into that. Is that because they don't have a father or they don't have a
All right,
parent?
so look,
Sometimes
so
it's not
if,
that.
if we
Yeah.
bringing it back in the fatherhood,
Yeah, sometimes it's
if
not
we bringing
that.
it back in the fatherhood, how does that make your job? Because like I said, our parents didn't have to go to this level of extreme, bro.
Right.
People still
They
had
had their own
shame.
extremes. Yeah.
People deleted shame, body shaming, bullying, which is another. And I'm not saying bullying in the fact, oh,
We
he's
don't
beating
condone
your
it,
ass
but
every
right,
day.
right, no.
I'm talking about the shit that they call bullying, which is bombing on you, calling you names, and you feel me? Like, come on, bro.
Let me say something right now.
The healthy aspects
So
of
free
what it
bullying.
brings.
So
you
right
feel
now,
me?
right, my kids are 4 and 2. I can't blame the internet. You know who I could blame? Parents that's older than me or my age. When my kids was like, when, everyone here has kids, right?
Yeah.
Before they started going to pre-K or whatever, they were innocent. They were like, not when I mean innocent, they were like
They weren't
were a part
exposed
of
to the
you.
world. They weren't exposed to the
Exactly.
world.
So as soon as they started going to school,
Yeah.
they started bringing some more bull crap.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's just say they didn't even
Even
watch
if you
internet.
protect them from the internet,
Yeah, let's just
all
say
of
that.
these
You can't
people,
protect them from
Yeah,
the real
all of
world.
these
Exactly.
people were exposed to all
Yeah.
of that.
But those
so
people-
they're gonna catch the fever too.
But
100%.
but let's just say these kids they exposed to the internet too. But a lot of these kids that who they are is from their parents.
That's
Bro.
a fact.
It's from their
Yo,
parents.
hold on, bro. I agree and disagree too.
Oh no, right,
I
right.
agree and disagree,
Yeah.
bro. Because, like I said, if with the internet, right, I can have my whole premise on how I view things and how I view they should be. But since the spirit of this internet shit is selfish, bro, with a child, bro, all you have to do is worry about yourself, right? You don't have no bills. You don't have.
You don't got nothing else to do.
We take care of all of that shit for you: clothing, your house. You feel me? Everything. You feel me? So it's easy for them to fall into the internet shit because the the state of it is selfish, and the kids, it's about you being selfish right now because we're gonna pay for your college. We're gonna do so. It's selfish. All you gotta worry about, nigga, might be taking out some trash.
Yeah, it's yourself.
Going to school. It's yourself. All you gotta do is worry about yourself.
I want to bring it back to his question.
Because
your question was, what are these kids ending up this way because they didn't have a father or anything like that? And what I was answering to that was, sometimes it has nothing to do with the dad being there or not. Sometimes it's
outside
just
is lit,
it's
nigga.
outside and the influence that you can get outside. You got kids who were raised by both parents, but then they see a lifestyle. For example, a kid
Outside
from Florida
is lit, baby.
who sees what Kodak is doing. They want wicks, they want gold teeth. Like they see and it's like, yo, I don't want to be like my dad. Like, come on, bro. We Haitian. We Haitian for real.
But
we know the corny Haitian dads that nobody grew up wanting to be like the Haitian dad that's wearing the polo tee and the Moses sandals. Nobody ever wanted to grow up to be like him. So the first influence you see that's showing you something different is them niggas that's outside for real. Wicks, gold teeth, money, cars, women. So you emulate that.
But
doesn't mean your dad was bad. It's just the outside influence was stronger.
Here's another thing I feel like we feel that too, right? I feel like we try to give our kids that what we didn't have, and they turn out to be bad sometimes. Sometimes we got to give them the kids that the same thing that we got, and we turn out good. I'm not saying we perfect, but we turn out to be good, so much like good enough to be a father that we didn't even have a father. We turn out to be a good parent that we most of the time we didn't even get love, but we still show love. But we try to give our kids so much stuff that we didn't get. They turn out rotten. And I feel like sometimes we got to give the kids the same thing we got.
The problem with trying to give the kids,
spoiler.
I do agree with them to an extent. The problem with trying to give them the same thing we got is in a degree of not being around. My dad wasn't around.
No.
So it's like, that's just for the example.
Yeah.
So it's like, by just standing in the front of my daughters, I'm already giving them everything that my dad didn't give me in that sense. You get what I'm saying? Just being present, I win already. So now everything else is just trying to really diagnose the kid that you have, because this kid is not just you. This kid is the woman you laid down with as well. Yeah. This kid is also their mother, and also your mother, and also their father, and also you see a little bit of your sister. And diagnosing and understanding which version of this child you have to then meet each need is what the father's job is.
So I guess,
not necessarily just giving them what you didn't have, but giving them what they need.
Giving them what they need
individually.
So there's a balance in between all of that, right? Because like my dad is you feel me, still is like a solid man, like you feel me, like he's solid, bro. He tried to give us an example, and he succeeded at giving us an example of a man, you feel me? He gonna go to work, he gonna take care of everything that he got to. He gonna take us to basketball games, not just take us, he gonna coach too. Right. You feel me? He gonna do all of that, right? So what's the element of all right, how do I improve on that? You right? Like, how do I improve on a nigga that was down there
doing everything
like,
type
damn,
shit.
This nigga down there perfect, real shit. Like, as me as a man looking back, it's like, damn, this nigga down there perfect. What I craved, though, was reality. You feel me? So
you wanted the world for real.
Yeah. So no, reality. You know what I'm saying?
Like
so
the real world.
Yeah, the real.
Not what your parents
not what
created,
you were trying to. You feel me? Because you gave me literally everything that I could. You gave me God. You know what I'm saying? You gave me. Damn. You gave me work. You know what I'm saying? You gave me loving my mom unconditionally. You gave me all of that. So you know what I mean? Like, so now, like, all right, I got all that shit. I'm taking all that shit for granted. You feel me?
Because you got it.
And now I appreciate it as an adult, but like then when I look back, what I wanted was, you feel me? Like, and that's why you say, like, all right, you gotta look inward to what your kids, what they want.
Who
you feel
this
me?
Kid is for
yeah,
real.
Who they are, because all right, I'm me. You feel me? So all of this shit is fine. You feel me?
Right.
And honestly, all of this shit, that the job that you did should be praised. But the shit that I wanted was you to keep it 100 with me. You feel me?
Because
like
you're not you. You're not them.
Yeah, like, because you feel me? Like My dad was 5%er, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just named Justice. You feel me? Like, real shit. So he 5%er, you know what I mean? Like, I'm meeting all these 5%er niggas in my life, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, your dad Justice. You feel me? Nigga, his name Power. You feel me? Like, I'm like, oh, this nigga named Justice, Power. You got Supreme. You feel me? Like, oh, who are these niggas? Like,
They're exposing.
who are these niggas?
You know what's crazy?
What's up with them?
That's an aspect of your father that
And he didn't
lived
wanna
in
bring
you,
that
and
to
he
me.
didn't want to. But
He didn't want to bring that.
and that's the only mistake he
What,
made.
what he thought was imperfection.
That's the
You feel
only
me?
mistake he made, not realizing that you were a product of him.
Yeah.
Every
you know why?
aspect of
You know
him.
why?
Because he tried to give him what he didn't.
No, because
Right.
his father,
Right.
His father, that's generational.
That's generational.
Right.
But if he would have individualized, and I think that's what it is, fellas, for any young fathers listening, I have 3 daughters. None of them are the same. They all require different amount. Listen, 2 of them will come out, hugs and kisses. The other one won't even come out the room. Why? Because she's different. She's different than those 2. One of them will stay, yap my ear off. The other one just wants to cuddle. They're different. Each individual child needs something different. And as a father, your job is to identify those things. Don't just blast them with a bunch of shit you think they want
Now-
or what you didn't have.
Now-
Identify the individual needs of
Right.
these children and
that-
supply it.
The effort
But-
that he put should still, like I
It
said,
still be- yeah,
be
but-
respected.
for sure.
But at the same time, the shit that I needed.
And our job
the
is to
real
correct
aspect.
that. Our job is to correct that and be able to identify these kids for who they really are.
But how do you learn? How do you know how to be a father when all like majority of your since you was a child is to be a man, and like if you was raised by your father, his father was showing him how to be a man, hunt, provide. That's it, right? So now you like you said you have three girls. Mm-hmm. And now
And
you
a
gotta
boy,
learn.
but
Huh?
he's- and a
Yeah,
boy,
you
but
know,
he's
but he's a
older,
boy.
yeah.
We're talking about 3 girls.
Yeah.
Now you gotta learn how to love girls,
Little girls.
little girls.
Yeah.
Real shit.
But
That's
you
a
was
fact.
All
never,
brothers.
you was never ever was raised to. Oh, look, watch Cinderella, watch this. Women, that's all they were raised. That's all they grew up on.
Right.
So how like so now you get with a woman. She wants you to be sentimental. She wants you to be caring. She wants you to be loving. She wants you to learn how to talk to girls,
Little girls.
little girls. But you was never brought up to like
To do that.
to do that. How can that?
It's actually something you said earlier. Adapt. That's
Adapt.
all. That's it. Like you were 100% correct when you said
Adapt.
that. We're built for this. No matter what it is,
Because you had to learn how to talk to girls.
you had to learn how to do all of that.
To
You had
even have kids,
bro,
you had to learn how to talk to girls.
Come on, now you had to learn how to put your dick
So
in.
can
You
women
had to learn- you know what I'm saying?
women learn to just be patient with us then? And that's another thing. They're not patient. They're not patient with us.
Nah, they not.
They
They lack
not.
the patience.
They not
if they
patient.
care to, then they will. Or if they're aware of that they should, then
They'll
they
try,
will.
or they'll
if,
make some
if they're a
effort.
good woman, then they will. You feel me? But the ones who think they know better than you feel me?
That's who you
and
gotta
that's
watch
the
out for.
problem.
But you know what I noticed?
That's the problem. The ones that think they know better
you
than
know who they are? The one that never had a father in their life.
That's a fact too.
The one
That's
that
a-
never
listen,
had a father in their life.
That's 100.
Hey.
Or
Don't
their
not
father
understand.
was
a bum.
was too
Yeah.
just passive and
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah,
all right,
just
they
let shit
let,
slide.
they let
Exactly.
shit
Because
go.
I tell my son this every day. You meet a girl, first thing you ask her is how her relationship is with her dad. If she hates him, he's a bum. He's so.
Or he
leave.
never do
Run.
nothing, he was
run,
never-
run,
Yeah,
run.
If
Your
her dad-
relationship
even
gonna be
if-
trash.
If her dad was in her life and he was still like a bottom tier
in
father,
and out, yeah, done. You're
Run.
good. Because if she can't respect the first man she was supposed to open her eyes and fall in love with,
Yep.
she'll never respect you.
never.
Never. My relationship, on the contrary, I think is as successful as it is because she respects her father so much.
That is true.
That's a fact.
That is
She
true.
loves and respects her father.
But there's levels of respect. There could be respect because he was he put me in school.
it's the
there's
honoring.
respect. He was an earner.
It's the
He-
honoring your dad aspect of it. It's the,
overall
it's the
though.
love.
Overall,
Yeah.
not
the
just,
overall,
not just a
honoring,
singular thing. Not a,
The
the honoring.
Yeah, but
If she
but it has to be
honors her
overall.
father-
It has to be overall though.
If she honors her father, the relationship got wheels. It
Yeah,
can go.
true.
If she hates her mother, you might not get too many hugs and kisses from Shorty, but you can teach her that. You feel me? It's just different things that it's different things that the
but
parents
if she
give.
idolize her mother, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. You
It's
might
a
be in
wrap for
trouble.
you. It's a wrap for you.
You might be in trouble,
It's a wrap
bro.
for you.
And for the opposite is the truth too. Ladies, find out what his relationship is with his moms.
Oh, I love my mama. I love my mama.
So if he loves his mother, there's a good chance he'll probably never put hands on you. If he loves and honors his mother, loves and honors, and didn't now niggas about to expose a bunch of niggas as mama boys.
Because guess what?
Bitches.
Guess what? His father was beating his mother's
That's
ass.
what I'm saying. He loves and honors his mother and witness abuse on her.
And he-
Run.
What?
Run.
Run what?
Shorty-
He grew up to be an abuser.
No, what do you hear me saying? I'm
What-
telling Shorty to run.
Run?
From a nigga that...
Now he gonna lie.
Stop shooting these niggas a way out, son. You giving these niggas a way out. But
No, but hold. He haven't hit like what's up, man? Like
the
I know there's
question
a
you
lot on
had,
your
you had
mind.
that question.
Bro.
Yeah, because I could have shirt off my T-shirt, nigga.
Son, I forgot that question. I forgot that question. I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro. The shit is long gone.
But nah, in that aspect of being a dad, like, I think that's probably what we probably put together just now for most fathers that are listening is understanding the individual child. You're gonna have difficulties dealing with the mother, whether y'all together, whether y'all not, co-parents in the same household, because she was raised off of love or survival and you was raised off of the opposite.
I got something for y'all. The only way for me, the only reason why I feel like I was I'm a good father is because I had a lot of sisters, and I'm the oldest one, so I had to like be not a father,
Responsibility.
but, yeah, responsibility.
Your mom made you more responsible.
Exactly. So now
Right.
I have daughters. The same thing for you.
Right.
You have a younger sisters.
Oh, I never
and the
took
same
care
thing
of
for
her,
you.
Yeah.
You have.
You took care.
Yeah, you
I ain't
took
never
care.
take care of my sister. I ain't give a
No,
shit.
well,
My mom didn't let me do nothing.
Yeah, you was spoiled. You was a pretty
Big
boy. You was an ugly ass pretty boy.
Yo, that's a fact. That's it. An ugly pretty boy. As soon as I got
So-
outside, you fat, black, and ugly.
Yeah,
boy, get out of here.
I had 4 sisters, so I was like from cousins to sisters. I was not raising them, but I was babysitting them. I
was there.
I was there. So now I'm a father. It comes natural.
It's
comes
second nature almost.
So, yeah, for real. So, but
Do you think it's easier for us being fathers versus women being mothers in 2024? Alvin, I'll let you answer first.
You said if it's easier?
If it's easier for us to be fathers in 2024 than it is for women in 2024.
That's a tricky one because there's pros and cons to different things. Because I personally believe women, mothers, get a little more leeway when it comes to parenting. As fathers, we have to be a little more perfect, a little more. We have to be better in a lot of things because women they get a little more grace.
They're allowed to make the mistakes.
Yeah, they're allowed
that
to
we
make
can't
mistakes. Fathers, we got to be perfect across the board.
So you think it's easier for mothers?
Yeah, it's easier for us.
Because if you're there and as a father, you're gonna support your woman. You know what I'm saying? So all her pitfalls where you see her failing, you know what I'm saying? That's where you gonna, you know what I'm saying, step up and do what you gotta do to compensate for her. You know what I mean? Her shortcomings.
Right.
You feel me?
So
It's always gonna be harder for a man because
I'm not gonna lie.
that's our job.
That's
I'm
what I want
not.
you to
I
answer.
can't agree 100% on that because I've seen mothers and mothers, girlfriends, whatever you want to say, right? That their father was like not the best, but the mother was always if she's a good woman, she's always gonna be like, yo, no, don't worry, your dad is working hard. She's always if she's a good woman, whatever the failure of the
She gonna
father,
speak highly
she
of
gonna
Cover.
exactly.
Yeah,
So
that's what partners supposed to do.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
So
but can you answer the question, or you find it easier for fathers?
2024?
Yeah, fathers is it easier for mothers?
Listen, man, I've been a father since 2020, so I don't know about
This
2024.
nigga funny.
So I don't know about 2024.
You don't know if it's easier for men or women?
Like like please go deeper because I'm trying to understand.
In the sense of like in my opinion, I think it's much easier for women as parents. Kind of based off a lot of the things he said, they do get a lot more leeway and a lot more space to make mistakes.
So all right,
It
so
depends on if they by themselves or not, bro.
if we're
They
gonna base it
got
on
a man
2024,
with them.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
feel like it's harder. It's harder for women, man,
To
'Cause
be
men don't-
mothers?
yeah, because men don't know how to be men no more. Men,
that's
What,
true.
wait, what do the men have to do with
No.
the kids?
I feel like
because
you
they don't know how.
tweaking.
They don't know
Yeah,
how. Huh?
I feel like you tweaking.
Yeah,
No, like what you mean? Like
you
no,
could-
our
we're talking about the
generation,
kids.
our generation, we know how to be men.
No, I'm talking about
Like,
being a father.
a father?
Forget being a man.
Man, more of these dudes that's growing up now.
Yeah, us.
Hold on,
our
but it's a
generation.
perspective. Like, look, because it's a couple perspectives that you can have here, right? Like, it's the internet perspective. You feel me? Where we see
but I'm talking about the
bullshit,
real
right? But I'm
outside
talking about
perspective.
I'm talking about all the niggas I know is good fathers, bro.
No, if you're a
feel
good
me?
father, you're a good father.
Because all my friends, or who I'm gonna call friend,
They're
or
good
who,
fathers.
Who I'm a associate with,
yeah.
is good
We're not
fathers.
associated
No,
with
good
that.
fathers.
So
That's what
what
we
I
hear now.
know
Right,
is
facts.
good fathers. I even know niggas in the struggle that's, you know what I'm saying, they fucked up, they do what they do,
But they
they out
still
there, they
doing
doing
their
it,
thing.
but they still gonna do whatever they can for they kid, bro. Now with the internet, I like you to say or like you to feel.
Man, bump the internet.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro, because we can't
No, I'm
say
talking about
bump
us
that.
though. Like we don't
No, we don't.
get
We-
influenced
yeah, no.
by internet.
We don't.
Yeah.
But we
I
know.
feel like black fathers are heavier in the household right now.
no, that's a fact.
Because, bro, it's a
That's
SOS
statistics,
happening
yeah.
right now, bro. So I feel like black fathers are heavier in the household than they was even for us. You
I feel
me?
like when we first
I feel like
started
they're
being
heavier
dads,
in you feel me?
we didn't all start being dads around the same time. Your son is the oldest
I was
natural
2012.
2012.
You feel
That's
me?
early.
Yeah.
But past 2015, like probably in the beginning of me being a brand new father, I used to get the looks. You feel me? Like,
He was a father in 2010.
no, right.
No,
right,
2014.
right. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
Right
Yeah,
up there.
because his son's older than his son. The looks we used to get when I took my son to football practice and all these looks have kind of died down because it's not just me anymore. When I take my son to a basketball game,
all dads.
there's dad,
All
dad,
dads,
bro.
one single mom,
All
dad,
dads and one single mom.
another
Facts.
single mom, another single mom,
all
dad,
dads.
dad.
So then
and I
please-
said,
so- so
okay.
That's why,
question again,
but
then.
that's why I couldn't agree with
No.
what bro said.
No, so that's- so-
even though I understand what you said.
So
I couldn't
explain.
agree
I want
'cause I'm
him to
bro,
go deeper with that question.
I
Then.
coach basketball, bro.
No, I get what- no, I-
coach,
listen,
and it's all dads.
I agree 100%. The same way when we was growing up, when we was going to football, when
I
we
ain't
was
see
playing
no
football,
dads.
we didn't see no dads.
I didn't see no dads.
We ain't,
I didn't see no parents.
Exactly.
It was just
They were
it was
working.
just
They were
the
working.
kids.
So
because it
elaborate
wasn't
more.
even
Go
they.
deeper. Go deeper.
'Cause-
Like, what do you mean harder? Like, what do you mean harder?
Who is it more difficult for in 2024 to be a parent? Is it more
to
difficult
break
for
through to the children.
Because it's
to
easy for
what?
us.
What is
It's
it?
easy.
And that's my question.
It's
Why do
easy.
you say it's easy?
It's easy.
Because we made the choice to be there.
But it's
No,
easy.
no, there it is.
No.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hammer on
As
the
a
nail.
generation.
We've made a conscious choice to be dads.
You know why it's easy?
Because we want to do
No,
it.
no, not just that. Our mother's not freaking psychopaths.
Yeah, but we
No,
want
no,
to do
because
it.
a lot of guys out there want to be dads, but the women they choose to like lay with
Oh, that's
because they
his
had to
fault.
want
Then he sucked.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, if you listen, beside all that
Play you late.
bullshit y'all going through, if you know that the man want to be a good father, put that shit aside.
They won't.
They won't.
You
They
asking
won't.
for it,
They
and I
won't. They
respect you
won't.
for asking.
Put that shit aside.
They
though.
won't do it.
We were the generation of the absent father.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts.
That was our generation, bro.
That's a fact.
You feel me? Because the generation before that, you know what I'm saying? It was fathers in the household. And then when you got to late 80s where crack came, you know what I'm saying? 90s came with that you feel me? With all of the bills that was passed, you feel me?
Right,
Fuck
right,
Joe
right.
Biden.
A lot of-
you know what I'm
a lot of
saying?
fuckery.
Well, all of that shit was passed where they had the agenda to take the black father out of the household.
It worked.
You
So
feel
why
me?
we allowed that?
So
We wasn't
bro,
here.
because we were unaware, bro.
We wasn't
You
here.
feel me? The general public was unaware of the agenda that was happening. We didn't have the internet. We have the information. We know. So boom, they did that to us for one generation, but they didn't count on it working against the agenda. You feel me? Because we knew. They like, all right, cool. We're going to have this agenda, you feel me? All right, we're going to get a women welfare. We're going to get y'all WIC, women, infant, and child. You know what I'm saying? You notice they ain't say father.
Nah,
nigga, you feel me?
because they want the father out.
WIC is woman, infant, and child. You feel me? No father. And if you don't have that father, then guess what? You're not getting these food stamps. And the father can't be in the household You know what I'm saying? So they're incentivized,
to
to not
be
even
with the
be with a nigga, because guess what? I don't have to deal with you struggling, bro. I can get way more help with you
Without
not
you,
being here.
without you there.
So hold up. So that was us in our generation. Now with the internet, with the generation that we have now, bro, we seen the destruction that had, and now we back doing our fucking thing.
That's a
So let me ask you
motherfucking
They
something.
fact.
only had that one shot to destroy you,
Let me ask you
so
something.
it didn't
That's a
work.
fact.
Do y'all
You feel
feel
me?
like most of these black men are being good fathers now because the spotlight is on us, is on them
Like,
now?
they
I feel like
Because
I
back
don't
then,
give a fuck. Not us.
But do you
But
feel?
you hear me though, gang?
Yeah.
I don't care what it's for,
But
bro.
we still-
I don't
we still
care
here. We still there.
what brought the black father back into the house. I don't give a fuck
just
what
happy
it
he's
was.
here.
Yeah, we're just here.
Yeah, because I don't think it's the
necessary
spotlight.
for niggas just to be there.
But sometimes when you hear, are you really there?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's the spotlight. I think it's because motherfuckers just want to be good dads. I think it's because motherfuckers really woke up and
Yeah,
like,
because
bro,
they had the lack of it, bro.
right? We come from a generation where
We was that only generation,
Yeah, we
bro,
were.
of the fatherless child, bro.
Yeah, we
so
really
that
are.
was the
So are we
90s,
gonna-
early 2000s.
Are we gonna
That
give
was
props
us.
to our dads for not being there?
yeah, I did.
Bro, it was an agenda, bro.
I've accepted
It was
that.
an agenda,
So
bro.
we thanking the white folks for that?
I
They passed
mean,
the laws, bro.
Yeah,
It
but
was
you-
the
No, they
laws.
did.
But you knew your father though.
Regardless if I knew him or not, me knowing you
Am I
and
getting
you
too
being
deep?
present.
Hold on, you didn't know your father?
Only met him once. One time.
Look how you turned out.
Hey.
So
Pretty
thank your
good.
father.
No, but that's the thing. I went into a space in like a therapy mindset where I was like, damn, when I was younger, I used to want to be raised by my dad. But then I thought about it, I'd be like, yo, I'd have been a terrible person. I wouldn't have been this.
So do you think your daughter gonna be a terrible person because you was
I know better than my dad did.
How do you know that?
What do you mean, how do I know that? He
How do you
wasn't
know that?
there.
But how,
There's
but
not
how do you
much I
know?
gotta-
But how do you know that? Though?
How do I know what?
How do you know your dad was not a good person?
No, he wasn't a good dad.
But he was not a good person.
He wasn't. We're not talking about him as
You
a
could
person.
be a good person and be still be a bad dad.
Which still is asinine because how the fuck are you a good person but a terrible
Nah,
father?
that's 100 though. You
It-
can be a good
sure.
person.
Yeah, you
But-
can be a
but-
good person and be a bad
so
dad.
when we list all the things that make you a good person, oh, you got a son. Well, I don't see that little nigga. Yeah, he's a good person. Right.
Why not?
Because he's not. Because there's things that make you a good person. You can't be a good person, but
You
I
could-
shoot a couple niggas.
You
I'm
could
good,
be-
though.
Hey, look at the drug kingpins. They were good dads, but they were killing people.
That's why, you see what I'm saying?
What?
Drug dealers,
He's
but they're
a
giving
good
out
dad.
turkeys and Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Being
but
a
he could
good
be
dad
Hey.
doesn't make you a good person.
But being a good person don't make you a good
It
dad.
doesn't make you a good dad. You
Yeah.
can't be a
What?
good dad
No,
if you're not a good
being
person.
a good person, like, yo, check me out, right? You can be a good person and not be a good dad.
Yeah,
bro.
I don't
You feel
agree.
me?
yeah, I agree.
I
Nah,
don't
'cause
agree.
check me out.
What
all
aspects
translate.
make you a good person?
I'm saying it. All right, because check me out, right, bro. So say I'm a pastor, right? Say if I'm a pastor, don't get lost. Listen
No,
to
no,
me.
I'm with you. I'm
feel me?
already disagreeing.
So
but
say-
go
I
ahead.
got another example.
So
Go ahead.
say if I'm a pastor, right? Mm-hmm. And I spend my time on other people's problems, right? And making sure everybody, you know what I'm saying, knows God, their salvation, and all of this, right? And I spend all my time in the church trying to bring people to God and trying to do this, but all the while, my children were lacking the presence of me being there for basketball, taking you to practice, doing this while you was having Bible study and you was doing all of this. You feel me? Like, yo, that makes you like, all right, you weren't necessarily there for your kids how they needed you, right? So you weren't the best father you can be, but your purpose from doing what you were doing on this earth, right? It was ascended. You know what I'm saying? Like it
When
was.
you
it was,
bring life, there is no bigger purpose.
So let me give you another
Hey, yo,
example. Let me
Rob,
give you
no,
another.
no, no,
Let me
no.
give you another. let me-
How
no.
do you say it's no bigger
Hold on.
purpose than God
Raising
and bringing
your
people?
kids.
Hold on. Let me give you
God
another.
put you here to
let me,
raise
Let me
them.
give you
No,
another example. Hold on.
No, God put him
Hold
there,
on.
right? That's what pastors
Let me-
are. You feel me? God put you here to bring his other quote children to God, bro. So hold
So
on.
there's no balance that can be found.
I'm not saying that
that's
it's
my,
not, bro.
that's my problem.
I'm just giving you an example.
And in that
of-
example, I'm still in
giving
that
you an
example.
of
Can I give you another
how
example?
He gave his life to the world and the people in his mission.
But the
Hold
one
on.
he created
Hold
gets
on.
nothing, while all these
Jesus
strangers.
got Jesus
Yo,
got
so
hung.
look,
Jesus
so
got
look,
on the cross.
You can't call that man a bad person, bro, because his
One
mission.
person that
time
matters,
out,
we'll call him bad.
Let me give
hold
you.
on.
Let me give you that
His
part. Let me give you an
mission-
example.
Hold on, bro.
Go ahead.
Pardon me. His mission was still a great task.
Who the fuck gave him the mission? God didn't write no note and say, "Oh, be a pastor."
Hey, Rob,
Nigga,
so
go be a
look,
dad,
so
bro.
look,
Let me-
so
let me-
look,
hold on.
so look.
Go ahead.
So check me out. I understand what's happening.
you know what's
I
up.
know what's happening. But look, check me out, bro. But what I'm saying though is, you really can't say that, bro. Because look, the reason that you can't say that, bro, is because the pastor is a man of God, bro. If his intention is in the right space, and this is just an example, bro. I'm not saying I agree or whatever. I'm just saying this is an example of
I'm
how
with
a
you.
nigga could be a bad father unintentionally. You feel me? You could be an unintentional bad father, and not bad, but yo, you weren't the
suck.
best.
All right, let me give him another example. Reverse with you, right? What's the biggest drug dealer in Mexico? Oh no, in Colombia, Pablo Escobar.
Pablo Escobar.
He was a bad person, but a great father. If you ask his kids if he was a good father, then he'd be like, "Oh, he was an amazing father."
So you think when he fucking dies, they're gonna care about what the world thought he was? His kids are the.
But I'm
the
just saying
kids
that
are
the
only
example-
thing.
I'm
The
giving you
Hold on,
kids,
no,
example.
Rob. He only talking about being a father, right?
Right. The
hold
kids are the only one that
you
matter.
saying if the only thing that matters is him being a good father to his children, right?
Yes.
He was always there. Why? Because he had the money to do so.
He did
right?
what he had to do.
So check me out.
Family
But he done
first.
killed all these niggas.
Hey man,
Now,
that
he was
shouldn't
a
have been
bad
part of
person,
life.
right?
Hold on.
He killed niggas that
he was an amazing father.
He was killing innocents.
But he was an amazing
He was a
father.
fucked up nigga, but he was an amazing father because them children don't got that trauma.
And guess
they don't
what?
have that trauma.
And them kids are gonna be
Because guess what?
successful.
No, they're not.
They
They were bad. They were bad kids too.
Who?
His kids.
Because he put him into life. That makes him a terrible dad now. Y'all not gonna make me miss this. If you put your kids in the life that you didn't want to put them in to begin with, you're a
So
terrible
let me ask you
father.
something.
No,
So what
he
happened when you were a
didn't
good
put
father?
them- he didn't.
Your kids still turn out bad.
Then that means you were a bad father.
No, you were
Yes,
not.
it was.
No, you were not.
That means
No, you were not.
You
This
ready?
kid-
Yo, you ready?
Go ahead.
That means you didn't provide the proper influence or pull your child out when he was slipping. These kids have a moment. I promise you.
yo.
I noticed that with my 16-year-old. There is a moment when they start to slip.
So you don't give up?
If you let them fucking insane. Give up on your kids is insane. If you allow that child to slip in those moments, when you lose them, you can't complain about being a good
So, Rob,
discipline.
what about protecting them from that, right? And that example that he just used with Pablo Escobar, right?
Which is
What
what he
about
should have did.
protecting them from that, right?
Right.
Which he did,
He did.
right?
Shouts to him for that.
Because like you even look at like mob bosses and shit, right? Like they kids don't know they in a mob.
Right.
To them,
You protect
daddy
the
is in
kids.
the fucking waste management business, right?
Right.
So he's waste
Killing
management.
waste man.
Right? He's in a waste management business, right?
Right.
You feel me? Fucking bitches. The waste management business. Nah, but you feel me? He's in a waste management business, and this nigga has been there for every dinner. He been there for every dinner, for every birthday. He's been there for everything in your life, right? But this nigga is a shitty person on the acts that he committed in his life, but he was a great father.
Yeah, shouts
so
to him.
that shit still exists. You know what I'm saying? You can be a shitty person and be
And
a
a
great,
great
father.
father, facts.
So the opposite has to be
Doesn't
true.
have to be true.
No, the
I don't
opposite-
agree with that.
So like,
No,
can I ask you a
check
question?
me out. Bro, it's universal law. The opposite has to be true because it's an equal and opposite force. Where
I don't, and that's why I don't agree. It's not like I don't
you
understand
don't have
what
to
you-
agree with it.
Yeah.
That is a fact.
No, that
is a
not a fact.
universal
I don't
law,
think it's a
my
fact.
nigga.
Because
you
the
don't,
thing
you don't
is,
have to agree with that, bro.
You're right. No, you're
That
right
is a
when you say
universal law.
a good dad doesn't necessarily have to be
So
a good
if it's
person.
true that
But
a
a
good
good
dad-
person is usually a good dad.
Yo,
that's what I'm
so
saying.
you're saying, all right, bro.
So can
You
I say
get what I'm
something?
saying?
No,
Bro.
hold on.
All
Let me
right,
ask you a
go
question.
ahead,
Let me ask you a
bro. Go
question.
ahead, go ahead.
So, are you gonna blame every parent that provided for their kids, took them out the hood, did everything they could do to put them in college, and their kids still turn out some
You
asshole?
can never blame you can't blame every.
You just said it's
no. You
Okay.
got to understand what we're saying here.
All right, go ahead.
We can't conflate in how your kids end up with whether you were a good or bad parent. We're not talking about that. We're talking about if a good parent a good parent can also be a bad person, and a good person can be a bad parent, which I don't agree with. I feel as though a good parent can be a bad person, but a good person would usually have to be a good parent for that complete good person to be. For you to get the label of good person, you would have to be a good parent.
All right, hold on.
That's
so
what I'm
look,
saying.
let me give my rebuttal, please. Like,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You feel me? My rebuttal to that is, bro, the world can view you one way, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the people close to you can view you another way. So the reason why I said the exact opposite has to be true, because if you can say that a bad person, or no, you're saying a good person can be a no. All right,
What are you
I'm
saying?
saying
He's saying a bad person can be a good
bad
parent.
person can be a good parent.
All right, so
i.e. Pablo Escobar.
So if a bad person can be a good parent, then you have to know that on the other side of that, there is.
That's where we disagree.
All right, so
and
look,
the disagreement comes from.
I don't understand how you know how
for you to be
how you
considered.
just-
He was
Because,
he
look,
used to
I'm
be ugly.
saying-
His mom called
I'm-
him cute. That's why he never
No,
gonna
I'm
see
saying
it.
I'm saying a good person, right? The label of a good person. That's not an easy label to give. It's easy to be a bad person. It's not easy to be a good one.
You can't.
Rob.
But
A psychopath. A psychopath.
The label of good. We throwing it everywhere except where I'm not.
All right, go ahead,
I'm
let's
not trying
go.
to divert.
Okay, go ahead.
So what
I'm
makes
si-
so
I'm
what
saying
makes a good dad?
That's what
a
I'm
good
listen,
parent?
listen,
A good
listen what I'm
person.
saying.
No, a good person. A good person.
Listen, what I'm saying
good
is
parent?
Pablo Escobar is the perfect example for that first part of it. A bad person being a good father because he can provide, protected his kids from shit, everything's safe, this, that, and the third. He was a terrible person, but good father.
Okay.
Now, in order to be a good person, I think you would still have to be a good father.
No.
Because the good things about you, when they start going down the list, he was a terrible dad. How the fuck are you
Hey,
a good person?
So look,
No, you
so
could
check
be a
me
good
out.
person
Hold
and
up,
still be
real,
a bad
real
father.
fast, King. You feel me? Like the reason why I'm saying that, and I gave the example of a pastor, right? Right. This is a person that's going to be at Bible study on Monday and Tuesday. Then he there on Wednesday for choir rehearsal, and he got to open this church. This church is bunking 7 days a week, right? Yo, if he didn't have his wife or the first lady, you feel me? Should be very different, right? So she's holding that role down as a good mother, right? And nurturing these kids while he's out doing his, or let's just say a superstar, somebody who travels the world. Because like my man, you feel me? I have a perfect example, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, see, I don't want to speak too personally on that, but what I'm gonna say is, like, bro, he traveled the world. He was a global star. You feel me?
And what do you think
hold
his
on,
kid gives a shit
hold up,
about?
bro. Hold up, right? He wasn't always there. He spent more time away focusing on the career and providing for said children. You know what I'm saying? He spent most of his time on the road, right? Just like with Otis and Temptations, like, you feel me? You see the rift between him. Like, Otis is a good nigga, you feel me? But then it's just like, yo, all right, his son has this whole other version because you weren't there, and all I needed you
So
was
how the
to
fuck
be
does that make
there.
you a good person?
So just because you wasn't there doesn't mean you didn't have the best intention for
It's
me,
not-
bro.
But we know that we
So if you
can't
have
preach
the-
balance. We
so
can't
you-
preach balance.
All right, yeah.
And then
So you can
be
have
the
the
extreme
best
on one
intention.
side. There's no good intentions here.
You can have the best intention.
The best intentions would include somehow,
to
some
be
way,
a good
spending
father.
time with your kid.
but
Because they need that too.
So you can't be.
no,
a,
that's ideally.
So
bro.
I'm about to hit the nerds. The nerds
That's
love this, right?
ideally.
Is Naruto a good fucking dad? No, he's
Never
not.
Seen it. Never
He's
seen
not.
It. Never seen it.
You know why he's not a good dad?
Let's
The
go with
nigga-
let's go with
nigga,
Goku.
listen,
Let's
chill.
go with Goku.
I'm not talking about him. The nigga grew up in a village.
That's a good example.
It's not. You stop. You don't watch anime. Relax.
Oh, chill,
You
chill,
really
right.
don't. Chill. Relax. The nigga grew up as an orphan, felt what it felt like not to have a family, grew up, became the president of the village, never spent time with his kid who needs the same shit he needed.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Hey, bro.
But his responsibility changed though.
Why
he
have
said he-
kids?
And
What do
Rob,
you- what?
Why have kids? What do you mean? Why have kids if you're gonna put them through the same shit?
But hold
you
on,
went
You
through?
can't control your life, bro.
Oh shit! Nah, niggas
You
bugging.
can't. You can't.
And that's the
You
mentality
can't.
that got y'all niggas out here
You can't
fucking weird
you
looking
can't control your
bitches
life.
and
so
losing
you
your
can control
kids.
your life. So if you walk out here right now after this thing's over, you
I
control
can
that.
control my life.
You control your
That's
life.
death, nigga.
Exactly.
I can't control death.
You can't control certain things that happen in your life you can't control.
My man, I'm a man.
What?
99% of the shit that happens in my
99?
life, I got control over it. I got control over it. It's
yo.
action or inaction.
Hey, Rob.
Or
And
you know what I'm saying?
that hold on. So time out, right? So with that point of view, like it's like, yo, you gotta understand, bro. Now you have to dwell deeper into the conversation with. Now there's intent. You feel me? So now you could have the best intent in the world, right? So if my intention was to be this type of person and I did all I could, you feel me? But circumstance, you know what I'm saying? Yo, look, bro, you can shake your head all you want, bro.
You'll give me pastor, right? Because the pastor was the best
can
one.
shake your head
we can't go rapper. We can't. Let's stay pastor because it stays holy. Why is your son? No, why is your son at the crib and you not bringing that nigga to Bible study with you?
Hey, yo,
why you not taking him with you?
A lot of them tried.
Ain't no
What
try. You
what we
do.
saying? The freakiest girls is the one that be in
my
church.
God. All right.
That's not what
This
we
nigga
saying.
going. This nigga drop. Yo, that hard left we talking. Nigga scared.
Is that what we
The
saying?
freaky bitches
I
be in
mean,
church.
the most freakiest
Nah,
girls is the
it
one that be in
applies.
Bible studies, that be in the choir.
What the?
What?
What do you mean?
You
It
said why didn't you
applies.
bring them with you, right?
Why you not bringing your son to church with you?
Why you?
Because you love church so fucking much, right? You love the word of God so much. Bring your son with you. If he ends up being what?
A
What-
pastor.
That's great for you, right?
Hey, yo, so check me out, bro. If your profession is in service, you feel me? Is in service to other people, right?
And that's bringing your money.
How, like, yo, my thing is your family is always gonna take a hit, Rob. Every time that you're here, you gotta be away from them. Hold on, check me out, right? Yeah, it's sleep.
sleep.
Yeah, that's how I view things
That's
too.
They
facts.
sleep.
You feel me?
Facts.
They sleep.
They be sleep. You feel
They
me?
sleep.
Now, all right, fast forward and what's going to be, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you're going to take a hit and be a bad father, none of that.
No,
I'm not
you
saying
talking
that.
about when
I'm
this shit
saying
blows
when
up
it
and I gotta
comes to
take trips
obligations
and shit
things
we
like
gotta
that.
do.
Guess what, bro?
Yeah.
Guess what? You might miss that basketball game. Guess what? You might miss that championship.
father now?
You
I'm not
might-
missing
Hold on.
championships.
So look, Rob, you can say what you're not going to do because that speaks on intent. And that's why I say we got to take it deeper because
Can't do
the
it.
intent is not innately bad, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna miss some games.
But
I've missed some games before.
bro. So say you started out that way, and that's
Started
all
out
your
which
kid
way?
know is you being that person that misses things. You feel me?
You can miss a couple games, but to not just show up at the games
So-
they
so-
need you
But to
Rob,
some
there.
kids, you missing
that kid-
some games gonna be like, oh, you're a bad father.
See, that's
That
different.
kid
That's
could-
different when the
could- that
communication
kid
is
can have
when the
that
communication
perspective.
the communication
That
is
kid-
off.
Because who are you to say that you were? It has to be from the kid's perspective.
And this is what I'm. This is what I'm saying,
So, bro, so from
What's
that
where's
kid,
so why are we treating the kid like this is not a kid that can speak?
bro. So from that kid's perspective, and this is what I'm saying, right? On talking about good father.
Yeah.
It's not you and your intention on what you
Not at
meant
all.
to do.
No.
I'm talking about
From the kid's
your kid's
perspective.
perspective on how they look at you, right?
Yeah.
That's the only measure of
a good father,
right?
that's it.
So from all of that, with your great intention on you doing whatever the fuck it is that you were doing, bro, that took you away from those kids,
Mm-hmm.
right? Could be the most positive thing in the world, bro.
Yeah.
If they felt like you weren't necessarily there when they needed you, which happens, bro, when circumstances arise as a man, because now we getting into this whole Father's Day theme, you know what I'm saying? Circumstances arise as a man. You got to do what you got to do as a man, right? To do what you got to do to
Right.
make shit even possible for them, right? So those same kids, right? They could develop appreciation and they could develop that honor that they have for you and say, yo, you know what? My dad did all the fuck that he could to make sure. But
that's a good dad.
initially, that narrative might be different. That narrative might be.
But here's my thing.
That
We're
narrative
gonna-
might
are
be,
we
yo,
gonna-
my
is-
dad wasn't there
Is
I
it gonna
needed
be
him. There was
initially-
nobody there. My
is it-
mom was at work.
is it gonna be initially
I had my
forever?
period. I needed him.
Is
He
it gonna
wasn't
be
there.
initially
I had
forever?
my championship game. I looked in the bleachers. He wasn't there.
Wouldn't
I
do
needed
that.
him.
Wouldn't do that.
Yo,
Is-
Rob,
is
you're
initially
saying that
forever.
you wouldn't do it, but you
Is
can't.
initially forever? That's what I'm asking. Because you're saying initially the narrative is one way. Sure.
I'm saying your
Sure.
children growing up to have perspective in order to
to have that perspective, right? My mother wasn't a bad mother.
So that's why I say,
Right?
what do you define? That's why I say,
Are
what do
you good, money? Like, hold on. What you mean my mother wasn't? What do you mean she sure
No,
wasn't?
but like you telling me that your mother, you raised you and like you like protected from the world. When I met your mother, I see why.
Yo, stop playing with me on this show, yo, for real. Yo, what's up with him, yo? Nah,
Your
but
mother's loving.
my mother wasn't a bad mother, but she
What's the
wasn't.
measure, bro?
What, me?
What is the measure of a good father? Because it's a Father's Day episode.
yeah.
What is the measure of a good father? Answer
What
that
that
question.
child tells you a good father is. Like you just said it. Only the kid can tell you if they had a good dad or not.
Hey yo,
Because
all right.
being
no, your children might be dealing with a good person, bro, and they realize
That was a good
after-
person.
Hold on, they realize after they gain this knowledge and experience, they realize that my father was a great person.
Okay, so
You
we
feel me?
on the
He
same
wasn't
level.
necessarily a great.
Because he started joking about my mom, so I couldn't get the point off. But this is what you're saying right now is literally what I was about to say before you said that. My mother was a great person, a great mom, but she wasn't there when I needed her. So there's times she failed.
That's what we're saying.
Listen, y'all gotta let me finish. She wasn't the greatest mom. She only did what she could. She wasn't the best mom. She did what she could.
But she's a great person.
She's a great person, but she's not really the greatest
So what
mom.
are you arguing here?
Yeah, I'm literally telling
You just said you can't be one and not the other.
Yeah, she wasn't the greatest mom.
But she was a great person.
To other people?
But she was a great person.
To other people?
But she was a good mother.
To who?
To you?
She wasn't there.
She called you beautiful.
You're not listening. She wasn't there. You just said it earlier. There was
But
times,
you know why you don't understand why she wasn't there?
There was times that niggas needed you and you wasn't there.
But
But
now-
now,
but
hold
you-
on.
So
When it comes to mothers,
Answer the question.
the situation becomes a little deeper. She was by herself.
Rob,
There's
so
a
that's-
difference. No, there's a
that's
difference
you
now. So when we
having your understanding,
it's not just the
in your adult
understanding.
years.
It's not just the understanding.
That's
it's
not
the fact.
you from
The
child.
fact
Rob.
of it is
All right,
when
go ahead, bro.
when V doesn't go to Carell's basketball games. Damn, I said this nigga whole name. When V doesn't go to, he famous now anyway, right? When V doesn't go to his games, he doesn't think twice. Parents are a unit. They're a team. Only one parent got to be there to support that child. When they look up in the stands, they only got to see one parent.
That's
Depending on how
that's
they
from your
feel.
view. That's from your view.
They only got to see
No,
one.
that's
Depending on
from
how
your
they
view.
feel.
They
You
only
can't
got to
speak-
see
no,
one.
you can't speak for
And
both.
as
You
when
can't
I was a
speak-
kid,
that's for you.
I just needed to see one.
Okay, you.
I
You.
didn't see none.
You ain't see none. Well, none of us
That's
did.
what I'm saying. Niggas seen zero.
None.
With
I see
with
a
my
cousin.
son, with my son who has a basketball game every weekend, he knows, and this is where the communication with the child comes in. He knows, yo, your mom's not gonna be able to come to every game. You see the game tomorrow? We're all going. Why?
you answer my
It's the
question?
championship game.
Can you answer my question?
What's the question?
What's the criteria of being a good father? Answer that question.
Being there when your child needs you to be there.
Yo, Rob, so bro, hold on, bro. You're bugging, bro.
How am I bugging?
You're bugging.
How am I bugging?
Because we just had this whole this whole shit with saying that the father can have this intention and still not
No,
be
yeah,
there.
y'all said-
Hold
y'all
on,
said
so
that.
you're
You
saying
with it.
No,
so
I
if
didn't.
they
I was
not
listening.
there, so what you saying that is the measuring stick is you being there when the kid needs you, right?
Needs you there.
versus
Yeah.
not being there.
Either
So-
physical,
so you're
emotional.
saying,
Whenever they need you,
Rob,
if they can count on you,
Rob,
that's the measure. Is
Rob,
it not?
Rob, so saying, right, and I don't understand how you don't see this. You're saying that the measuring stick of being a good parent is being there when the kid needs you, right?
Yes.
So in saying that, you're also saying the opposite. If you're not there when the kid needs you, then you're a bad parent, right?
Yeah, I don't see why I wouldn't be saying that.
All right.
Why, like, so you think that you always gonna be there?
Every chance I can be there, I can be
We
there.
don't see that word chance. So that means there's gonna be sometimes you can't.
100%.
So that means you're gonna be a bad parent.
No, I already answered that with the line of communication. I answered all these questions. If there's no line of communication between you and the child,
just saving ass.
I'm not
You
saving
saving
ass.
ass.
I'm just speaking.
You're saving ass.
It's not saving ass. Because y'all now treating the kids like something you can't talk to. It's just you either show up or you don't, and they got to
check
understand
me
in
out.
10 years.
So now, right, once again, this goes from the good person to the good parent thing, right?
Right.
So I could explain to my kid why I was not there and all of that, and they can gain understanding, right? And like, all right, yo, my dad was a great person. He was a great father. They might even say he was a great father, but he wasn't there when I needed him. So
Then
that
you're not a
can't
great.
be,
Then all those
that
shits
can't
is
be
lies.
the criteria.
Then all those shits are lies.
No,
then he's
that
lying
can't-
to himself.
no, that can't
You
be
can't
the
say a
criteria,
motherfucker
bro.
wasn't there when you needed him, and then call him a great person in the same sentence.
But when you say you
Yes,
needed
you
him,
can, bro.
no, hold on.
Yes, you
hold
can.
on. But hold on.
You absolutely
But when
can.
you needed him, it's a kid. It's like a kid point of view, right?
yeah, of course.
So is that a big
But
deal?
this is the thing.
But when you get older,
They're
you're
not
like, you
gonna
know
be-
what? I really didn't need him.
They're not gonna be a kid forever. We keep talking about this perspective, right? We're talking about from the ages of 1 to 5, when a motherfucker
Not
barely
5.
listen.
Let's
what I'm
get
saying.
older.
Listen,
Let's
you
get
gotta
older.
listen. You gotta listen what I'm saying.
Yeah.
1 to 5, where that's the crucial years where that's when they get to know a nigga. From 6 to like 10 are some extra crucial years that he's shaping shit up.
All right, hold on.
Lying
Teenage
to
years.
it. Lying-
Can we pause it?
look,
Can we
hold on,
pause
wait,
it?
before we even get to teenagers?
Yeah.
Lying to a child between 6 and 10,
Nah,
saying
that-
I'm gonna take you to the beach,
Yeah,
and
nah,
don't take
nah,
him.
that moment,
Take
that
him to the
moment.
park, don't
became
take
a
him.
liar. I became a
Yo,
liar.
you fuck a lot of shit up in those moments.
Now, all right. So how? What's your oldest?
16, August.
All right. With you,
My oldest.
because you've been quiet.
My oldest.
You have a son.
Yes.
What like how is that like because you didn't have your father in your life, right? And now you have a son and you took custody of your son.
Yeah.
How is that like being like raising him to be a man?
So, raising him to be a man it was definitely hard because I didn't have a great example of that. So when I see him, I see myself at that age. So I'm looking at him and I'm trying to show him, look, this is how you do things, this is how you work things, because as men, we're gonna have to navigate the world in a different way, especially being a black man. So when I have my son, I look at him and I see me, like, this is what I felt, this is what I do, this is what I needed someone to say to me. So I found myself saying all those that I would want someone to say to me.
Your son
when I
is
was
what, 12?
10.
10. Do you think he'd consider you a good father?
Yes.
If we were to ask him, would he say that?
Yes.
Do you
Call
think
him up right now.
Stop. He's probably asleep. Do you think his opinion? Yo, he's a dick.
Call him up right now.
And you call
Call him up right now. Call him up. Call him up right
Am I
now.
a good dad? If I call my son, I'm gonna get
hold
a
on.
good dad.
No. Call him up right now.
Don't call your son.
No. Put that whole
do
shit
it,
you talking
son.
about.
No.
Call him up right now.
No, don't do that.
He asleep.
He's
Oh,
asleep.
he not asleep. He
But
on
like,
the yo.
you think in the future he'd look back? He's saying you're a good dad now. In the future, he'd look back and say you're a good dad.
Yes.
And
Okay, all
why?
right. So
Because
Why would he say you're a good dad?
to me,
your point of view.
my point of view, to be a good father, ultimately to me, is basically giving your children the tools and the know-how to get through life when you're not around.
That's a fact.
That's
It's a fact.
That's it. Because as parents, we want to protect our children. We want to protect them from harm. But we all know the harsh reality is you can't protect them for everything. But what you can do is prepare them and teach them how to navigate certain situations.
So how did you learn that when your dad was not around? How did you learn that as a man?
Trial and tribulations, experience.
So what did you go through?
So what I like to call it is, you guys say love and survival. I like to call I was raised in extreme survival because
It's just survival, bro. Don't do that. Now niggas trying to make.
Hey,
now niggas
extreme
trying to make
ass
this
survival.
survival. Hold on. Now niggas survival is more. It's
But
more
y'all call it
survival
normal
than-
survival.
I was
call it
outside
extreme.
killing
I
gophers
was
for
hunting
berries,
bears
nigga.
and shit.
Fuck you talking about?
Fuck
Go
outta
ahead.
here,
Tell us
nigga.
about your extreme survival.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
extreme survival. Okay. Well, normal day people call it abuse, and that's exactly what it was. But every now.
You was abused? You were abused?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, maybe.
Go deeper. Go deeper.
Yeah,
go
of course
deeper.
it's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Laughing when a nigga said they got abused is
of
even
course.
crazier.
Yo, but no,
this
but-
is men's mental health month, my nigga.
But the way he
This
said,
is
yeah,
different. No, hold on.
Hey,
Remember,
yo, this is a part of man shit too. You
it
know,
is.
niggas
Yeah,
get like
but
this.
hold on, niggas just laugh about a nigga getting abused.
Yeah, man.
I'm laughing at the fact niggas laughed at it.
That's the way he said it.
Growing up Haitian, yo, bro.
Yeah, I was abused.
Yeah.
Yeah, you threw that. You threw that in.
It
was a curveball.
Yeah, you did kind of just
Yeah, it was a
roll it
curveball.
in there.
It was
You
a
know.
curveball.
Holy shit.
What can I
Hey,
say?
yo, hold up. Any man that's getting abused,
Hey,
call the cops.
Yo.
Call the cops. If you're getting abused, call the cops.
Damn.
nigga.
Yeah. Shit, man. Shit is rough out here.
okay, extreme
Don't
survival.
start
shit.
with it was rough out
Yeah,
here.
shit is rough out here, man. All right, but
Finish
yeah,
your premise, bro, please.
so I have a different perspective. I look at things in a different way because of the things I went through. So with all that, I don't
Hey, yo,
put that
two niggas, bro.
What?
I don't put that on my children, especially my son. Like, of course you, can't.
better not.
Why not?
Okay.
Extreme survival. I hate you.
My fault, go ahead.
Extreme, yeah, this is what it is. Extreme,
Oh my God.
yeah,
Oh my God. Welcome to manhood. Where
yeah.
it's painful, but we laugh, right? We laugh through pain. This
Laughter
is
is the best
living through
medicine. Don't
Hunger
forget.
Games, bro.
laugh.
You was
laughter
Hunger
is the best
Games. You was a
medicine.
Hunger Games.
Yeah.
But nah, I don't even want to. It's so crazy to try to wrap it up on the abuse slide, but
Nah,
that's
listen.
insane. That's insane.
Nah,
If
bro,
you are getting
you
abused,
gotta finish
yeah,
his
you gotta
job.
finish. Yeah,
Yo,
finish, you
man,
gotta finish the thought.
please call
Nah, you gotta
911.
finish his job, bro.
So ultimately, all the experience that I have, I try to show them and teach them. This is how you work things. This is how you navigate it. So when there's times that I'm not around, and something were to happen, he knows how to handle the situation, knows what to do. So that's ultimately what fatherhood and parenting is: preparing your children to handle and take care of things when you're not around, so you can.
the
So,
world,
and
the world
also-
the world that they're gonna experience.
Yeah,
and also
exactly.
letting them know
So-
that there's choices, there's consequences. If you, then that's what I teach
Hey,
mine.
yo,
Hey,
bro,
you do
but-
this,
but this is
could
what I'm
happen.
saying, bro,
You do that,
because
that can happen.
I'm still digging at the point here. You feel me? What is the criteria? And I'm saying that because, bro, no disrespect, bro, it's not that hard to be a step up from an abusive nigga. You dig what I'm saying? But at the same time, that abusive nigga could have his intention in it. You feel me? And this is the way that he addressed it. You feel me? So hold on. I
listening.
say all this shit to say, bro, fatherhood is not a cut and dry thing, man. Is definitely reactive. You feel me? You gotta be reactive on what it is that your child's going through, because you could think you know what they need. You feel me? But yo, you gotta be in tune to know what they're dealing with and what it is that they need. It gotta be tailored to what it is that they need. So
we said that a little earlier. I agree.
So, bro,
I agree with that.
Being a good father, right, is a mix. I feel like of everything that it is that we saying, bro. And
That's a fact.
there's not gonna be a perfect answer to that, because you could have the greatest intentions in the world and fall short of your children's standard on what they view as, or what they thought what a good father should be. You feel me? And you could have, let's just say, you could be completely selfish. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, I'm do this, da-da-da, but I'm gonna send this money back to my kids, da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure they good and they got a place to sleep and eat and do all of this shit. You feel me? Once again, talking about them intentions. You know what I'm saying?
I can give you the perfect example for all of this.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, maybe because my question wasn't necessarily answered, but I don't necessarily know. There's no perfect answer to it. You feel me? And that's moreover what I'm getting at.
And we'll leave the show off on a question. I'm gonna let everybody get their last says in, but this is one question. Future, the rapper, has a son who is being raised by NFL quarterback. What's that corny nigga name?
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson. If you were to ask Future's son who's a good dad, I don't think we'd be surprised for him to say it was Russell.
The nigga that was there.
The nigga that was there, the nigga who's just as busy as his dad. Who has what? You gotta fly to a different city. You gotta fly to a different city.
Russell Wilson is busy as Future.
No, it's not. It's two different lifestyles.
So a rapper who gets to choose his tour dates,
bro,
who can make music in the hometown that his kid is in.
Bro.
I'll wait. I'll wait. When I'm wrong, just let me know.
I'll give you more perspective on
a rapper that could choose his tour dates, who can make music where his son is at, who basically controls his schedule. He can say yes or no to meet and greets. Most of his shit is club appearances at night.
Bro.
Right? Russell Wilson, who got to go to OTAs every other weekend. I'm asking from.
I have a direct.
I'm asking, but hold on. I'm asking from that kid's perspective. Who the fuck y'all think he's gonna say is the better dad?
All right,
Russell Wilson.
Go
ahead.
One thing I would say:
continue.
The mother brainwashed the kid. That's all I'm gonna say.
Come on, bro.
All right, hey yo. So look, let me say this, right? You feel me? As an artist, and even breaking down his lifestyle, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you are on other, like, all right, I'm gonna break it down as far as what I do. You feel me? I do.
We compared to Future. You still make it to see your kids and take your kids to school and all that. You coach your son.
Bro,
so I'm sorry to even cut it short. I would never compare you to Future. Artist to artist.
All right,
it just
bro. So let me put
work.
it in complete perspective, right?
It doesn't work.
Let me get the complete perspective. You feel me? Now, if I was, bro, doing what I do, bro, I can't dedicate my life 100% to my craft and even be on a level of success because I sacrifice, you feel me, to still be in this realm of fatherhood, you feel me?
Right.
I have to sacrifice.
Good dad.
Otherwise, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, I'm going to be absent. You feel what I'm saying?
Dad.
Because what I do is in service to all of those people. You feel what I'm saying? And I have an aspect of that is tied with those people too. You feel me? But I can't go after certain things, bro, if I'm going to be a quote-unquote good father.
Right.
And I'm not, but look, I can't shit on the people that reach their potential either, bro.
No,
you feel
there's
me?
no shitting on them.
Nah, yes it is,
No,
bro. Because you're
no.
saying
A
Russell Wilson.
fact is a
Who are we
fact.
saying with Russell Wilson? Who will he call the better father? Was the nigga that was there with him. And and guess what? Football is played on Sundays, right? Mm-hmm. We got the week of practice and shit like that. All right, cool.
He got
Russell
meetings.
Wilson could be there. Mm-hmm. Yo, this nigga Future might have to be in Cali
Every day? The whole week?
Yeah. What, nigga?
No, hold on. The whole week to do what?
Yes.
No, to do what?
Hey, yo, see, and this is the dilemma. This is the dilemma that we have with our women, right? The dilemma that we have with our women is understanding that I do have to be there.
Don't make me expose a bunch of artists and men on the pod, bro.
Please do.
Whatever you have to do, bro.
Please do.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Please
Whatever
do.
you have to do, but
No. Go ahead.
Do it
After your
after
point.
I say what I gotta say.
I gotta expose niggas.
Because I'm in it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
And not in it for certain reasons. So
Because you're a good father.
So, bro, but that, my nigga.
Why are we conflating how we feel about it with the fact that you're a good father?
Because that's
you've
all
made
it is,
sacrifices.
Right,
It's the way you said
no
it.
perfect answer. All it is the feeling. You feel what I'm saying?
But
us
the logical men on this show are prepped on. We're pushed on a feeling. We're not pumped. We're not pumped off feelings.
My G.
We're not pumped off
All right,
no
so
feelings.
I just got my CDL, right?
Yeah.
I just got my CDL.
Yeah.
And I can't find no work. If I didn't know how to hustle and get money the way I
Right,
get
that's
money,
a fact. That's a fact.
then I would be one assed out nigga. You feel me?
Right.
I'd be one broke ass nigga.
Right.
But since I know I have other ways of other hustles, then I'm allowed to, you know what I mean?
Right.
To make my life the way I want to make it. You feel me?
That's a fact.
I took control of my life, right? Now, let's talk about the motherfuckers that, you feel me, like I said, reached their potential, you feel me? And, all right, go back to the CDL thing, because that's the point I'm making, right? With the CDL shit, since I can't find a job locally because they all need a year of experience, 3 years,
yeah.
5 years of experience, you feel me? I don't have any, you feel me? I just got my shit. Bro, the jobs that'll give me a chance is the ones that want me gone for 3 weeks. You feel me?
Right.
They want me gone for 3 weeks from my crib, and they'll give me a week out of the month home time, right? Or let's just say 2 weeks. You feel me?
Yeah,
Because
okay.
there's more jobs that's in that vein
Okay.
that want you to be gone for 2 weeks.
Right.
Right?
Okay.
Yo, if I'm going for that time, right, to
Mm-hmm.
provide for my family, I got to be going for 3 weeks because this is the only opportunity that's available right now.
Right.
In or 2 weeks, right? If it's 3 weeks, bro, that's most of the month.
That's most
if
of
it's
the
2
month.
weeks, guess what? It's still most of the month because
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
I'm with
All
you.
of the other intangible shit,
I'm with
right?
you. I'm with you.
So if the only measuring stick is time spent to be a good father, bro, right? If that's the only measuring stick, then if I gotta do what I gotta do for my family and I gotta hit that road, bro, and now I'm talking with the artist, you feel me? You gotta hit that road because that's the only way you're gonna make that money and do what you gotta do, then that's gonna lead you straight to the path of being a bad father, bro. I'm not saying that there's nothing that you can do to try to combat it, but if you're not there, nigga, then you're not there. Whether you had to do what you had to do for your family or not. You feel me? What's gonna be the premise of the kids, right? You weren't there. You weren't there, bro.
Now-
so you can't call the nigga that's not there.
If I keep it on the CDL because
AKA Future, excuse
Fisher.
me. Fisher.
for sure.
You feel me?
know what I'm
Future,
saying?
you dig what I'm saying? If I keep it on that aspect and the nigga that's not there versus the nigga that is there,
Okay.
and saying who the child would say is the better father or not.
And
right?
I'll do
And
both.
this nigga that could spend all his time and be there is the better father versus the nigga that did what he had to do to provide for you, and that's the nigga that's the bad father, bro. I don't think. And since I'm on board with all fathers that are trying and that have the intention to be great fathers, bro, I can't demonize one and praise the other based off of what a child would think. And that's why I say it's a super conundrum, bro. Super.
So where I'm with you on most of it, where the difference is, and I'll just split it both. The CDL driver, right? You're gone for 2 weeks. You're gone for 3 weeks. When you come back,
One of my dad friends just lost his family, nigga, being a CDL nigga.
no, hold on.
You know
When
what I
you
mean?
come back, what are you doing? If you know you're gone for X amount of time, when you come back for
3
that
weeks.
week or two, let's say they give you just a week back. What are you doing during that week?
Conscious son.
What?
So you going on driving,
Okay.
trucking,
Yes.
tired,
Okay.
and you come home after like 3 weeks being gone.
Yeah.
You get a week being off. Your first 3 days, what are you gonna be doing?
Sleep.
Okay then. So
I'm-
you've been a bad father because
Again,
now your kids.
None of that negates anything.
Okay,
I
all
was
right. So
saying.
go ahead. So go ahead.
So
'Cause you
okay,
need-
let's say you
'cause
sleep
you
for
need
3
to-
days, because what niggas is gonna keep doing is trying to hit me with extremes
how long's a
to
week?
give me excuses.
How long's a week?
No,
How
it's
long's a
not
week?
extreme. This is actuality, bro.
right? And I'm
It's
gonna
not extreme.
and I'm gonna give you what it is, because the reality of it is everybody makes time for what the fuck they want to make time for, and I wish a nigga would sit up here and say they don't. That's one. Two, you sleep for 3. Let's say you sleep for fucking 72 hours straight. Let's say that. Let's say that. When you awake for the next 4 days, where you're not even up for the entire 4 days, you're up for 8 hours for the next 4 days. What the fuck are you doing for them 8 hours?
So you got
hold on. That's not including that child that you've been neglecting because of your job.
And your wife.
That you
Well,
hold
there
on.
you go.
Wait
There
for
you go.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
There you go.
Y'all can't throw stuff in and not let me finish because nothing y'all gonna
this is the
say
actual-
is switching what I'm saying.
Right.
You sleep for 3 days straight, 72 hours, right? You have 24 hours in a day for the next 4. You could spend, your kid is in school for the better part of the day. And let's say you trucking, I don't think your wife working that much. You're not finding a way to fit them in your schedule while you back.
All right, Rob.
Right, hold on. I gotta get it off.
Go ahead, land.
You gotta find time to fit them in your schedule. We can't preach balance, then give niggas excuses not to be balanced. Future, hey brother, I've been in the artist realm and been around the artists and and this ain't all artists. I promise you it's not. Because there's artists that don't drink, there's artists that don't smoke, there's artists that don't indulge. Hold on, bro.
No,
Hold on.
Because
A
bro,
nigga
you're
like
cheapening-
Future,
you're
I'm not
cheapening-
cheapening nothing. I
You're
gotta state the
cheapening
facts.
an argument that when I want to say, bro, is a heavy
It's
problem
it's
in
heavy.
relationships.
Because I
period.
understand
So
that
don't
because the
cheapen
artistry,
it. Don't cheapen it
the
by
artistry
saying,
is important. You know where I'm going because you know me. Right?
Right.
So when niggas got time, and I'm talking about niggas like Future, if you got time to fuck 182 bitches at night, you got time to see your fucking kid. I'm not trying to hear none of that nut shit. Because niggas
Shout out
take
to
priority. Because he's 70, well, what was it? I fucked 56. 56 nights, 56 bitches. After them 56
All
nights,
right.
go spend a day or two with your kid.
And I'm sorry that we use Future because
I'm sorry. I love
'cause you got
Future.
to use that example.
Yeah, I love Future. I hate that I gotta do that.
Let's
that.
talk about the tour manager.
Now you do that.
Who
You
got to
telling
be
me-
there? Who's not fucking?
You telling me
fucking 186 bitches.
the tour manager?
Yeah,
He's on the tour. They're not on tour 365 days a year, brother.
Yo,
I'm not.
It is
they're
tours
not-
that's a whole.
They're
fucking
not
year,
on.
bro.
Them niggas just canceled the tour because they couldn't sell
But
something
what
out.
I'm saying is
These
there
niggas
are tours.
And guess what?
All right, so my man
Drake, the biggest artist out, has time to put his kid in basketball.
Bro.
We're not about to give niggas that's less artists than Drake
You're
an
talking
excuse to
about
not
an
be good dads.
established-
He
You're
wasn't
talking
a
about
father
established-
before, you know,
Hey,
the
yo,
whole
He didn't
So-
know. He
so
didn't
look.
show none of that.
What about my
Fucking Kendrick
man,
fan
then,
ass
bro?
nigga.
What about my man, dad, who got Grammys, who got platinum
said Drake.
plaques and shit like that? You feel me?
Drake has
We
some-
used to use some of his music on the beginning.
I
in the
remember.
first episode.
And my thing is, it's no disrespect to
check me
them.
out.
If Drake got time to
Bro.
spend with his kid, niggas don't got an excuse.
All right, bro. Hey, yo. And look, bro, this is
I'm
why I
just
said
saying.
don't cheapen it, bro. Because
I'm not cheapening
because
it.
if you don't understand the actual real struggle,
There's
of
examples
that,
of niggas doing
then,
it though,
then you
Quay.
can't necessarily.
So
don't,
why we not
don't
looking
use
at the
Future
examples?
and
So let's
then-
use Drake. Why we not using Drake as the example?
What, bro? I don't know what this nigga do.
don't have a- he
all
don't-
I can
Nah,
speak
nah,
on. All
All
I
he
can
gotta
speak
do
on.
is his kids. He ain't
Yo.
gotta do it with his wife.
All I can
He ain't gotta
speak
do it with
on.
wife.
Right. All I can
We
speak
talking about
on.
fatherhood, and y'all telling me
Bro,
about wives.
all I can speak on is
I like
the
that.
situation that I know. I don't know Future. I don't know this, but I do know someone who
Y'all do too.
was a part of a real legacy act. You feel me?
And I understand that. I
and Check me
understand.
out. Check me out. He was in Paris. He in Germany. This nigga's in all of the and they got world tours. It's not like, all right, we're
That's a
touring the
fact.
United States and I could
That's a
take a
fact.
flight over here 2 days when I'm not doing it.
But
No, I'm talking about
he's
world
back,
tours, right?
When he's back,
So
is
of
he
this
spending?
man that I know as a
when
great man.
he's back, is he spending?
Bro,
That's my question.
Bruh,
Because
so
that's what
are
you
you
keep.
saying
Y'all
that,
keep missing that.
4 days, even if I spend
Y'all keep
every
missing
waking
that.
hour of those 24 hours of them 4 days with my child, even though I'm doing what I gotta
That
do.
shit matters.
I'm not saying that it doesn't
It
matter,
matters.
but
But
those
that could
four-
change the kid's
but
whole outlook
but
on
those 4 days
how
they
they
look
look
at
at
no,
it.
but
those
those
4
fucking 3.5 weeks, nigga.
But those 4 days, the K-pop had nothing going on. But those
does-
other days when you're not there,
He's not there.
That's when you make something
And
go
you
on
can't-
for the
hold
kid.
on, but you
but
can't
you're not
say-
going to
sitting
the
at
sport
home.
games. You're
But
not going to
how-
the that really
You
matters to
missed
the kid.
everything,
Man,
bro.
Yeah.
the memories.
In them 3 weeks, you missed everything, bro.
And when you come back, you do something to show that it don't mean nothing.
Okay.
You gotta do something.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, right, that doesn't make you a bad father, right? Because you're still doing everything that you gotta do to provide and to succeed for yourself, for your family, for your generations, right? because it's generational shit attached to those big goals, right? But you know what I'm saying, bro? I don't think those those other waking hours where that man was there.
You ask
for that time. What makes him a bad dad?
You ask any woman if you rather be a supporter or a nigga that's going to every fucking game not being a supporter. Sacrifices. As a man, that's what. Even though, like you said,
and that's why I think the measure comes.
Yeah, as a man,
that's from us.
Yeah, no,
right. That's the measure coming from us.
But as a kid, listen,
kid.
Listen. At the end of the day, the kid, fucking what do you call that? The kid emotions not gonna pay the fucking bills. If I gotta be away, like right now, the job I have, I'm away from my kids. Does that mean I'm a bad father?
No, because every other fucking waking moment that you get a chance to be, I know I called a nigga and they was coming from Chuck E. Cheese with their kids. So you spend the time. That's all.
Yeah, but hold on. Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. Like, yo, I talk to this nigga almost every day at work. Yo, this nigga's at the graduations, and I told him like, damn, man, like I hope one day I get to do that. But there's gonna be a time I might not be able to do that. I'm not gonna call my stepdad. He was a police officer. There's plenty of times that he was not around for big moments on my sister's life, right? Does that make him a bad father? Not to me.
Ask her.
Because to her, yes.
What?
He's a bad father.
But ding, 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 ding.
No. But guess what? No. As a kid. Hold on. As a kid. But now when they're older, they understand what their father had to fucking do.
Yeah.
So that's it. So now you saying, as a kid, as a kid, yes, that's a bad father as a kid. But your point of view changes. So now when we talk to her, was your dad no. I understand what my father had to do because he wasn't around for when I hit my game-winning 3. Just because you wasn't there at a big moment, doesn't mean your you was a bad father.
Doesn't change that trauma, ladies and gentlemen. But listen,
your dad wasn't around, but look at you now.
Oh,
you're a great father.
Yeah, I was filled with trauma.
But look at that trauma.
Yeah.
Look at you. You're a pretty boy.
Stop talking.
You're a pretty boy. Your mama was there.
Look, we gonna have to listen.
Hey, yo, but hold up.
Listen.
Just to close the circle real fast, right? You feel me? Just to close the circle real fast. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that, bro. So we're talking about so the balance of being a great person, you feel me, versus a great father. You know what I'm saying? Where you could be viewed as a bad father, because we're talking about all perception right now, right? Because if you're viewed as a great person, how are you viewed as a father? You know what I'm saying? This is all other people's perspectives on you doing whatever it is that you came up against, whatever you had to face, you feel me? So when it comes to that, right, if the reason I asked the question, what's the criteria? You feel me? What's the criteria of being a great father? You know what I'm saying? And if the answer was you being there for all of them moments and you taking time out to spend with them, you feel me? Yo, when you get that other perspective as an adult, you realize like, all right, yo, he was a good father. He was doing all that he could do. He was doing all that versus how you feel as a kid versus to your understanding as an adult. So being a great person, right? I was a great person in my life. I took care of mad people. I led with my heart and did all of these.
You lose me when you do that. You lose me when you say that.
Hey, bro. All right, I'm losing you, but I'm not losing everybody, bro.
I know, and I'm with you.
So respectfully, let me finish, bro.
But you can't say I was a great person to all these people. But so how did you have time to be a
great
person,
bro?
How did you have time to be a great person?
The job that you were doing is what.
No, now it's a job again. You see where niggas is bouncing? We bouncing from.
Rob, you keep deflecting niggas off the point, bro.
Bro, because I'm gonna be real. Y'all been making
just because you don't agree, bro.
I'm not changing your point. I'm just saying.
Just because you don't agree, bro.
No. Y'all point. Hold on. Y'all point has been
doing it and derailing it. You keep derailing it
because y'all point has been
one
drilled
mic.
for the last 20 minutes.
No.
I give niggas the floor to say the same point for the 5th time.
You have a good lifestyle, bro. You have a good lifestyle.
Cool, but how many times we gotta keep drilling the point?
You have a good
We
lifestyle.
gotta keep drilling that point.
You're rich.
Who's rich? This nigga selling.
He's rich.
He's selling.
He's able to be. Yo,
It's
listen.
just drilling that point
Rob,
is
Rob,
crazy.
Your point of view is different, bro.
Drilling the
Your
drilling
point
the
of
point
view
is
is different.
crazy.
Your point
I
of view
get
is
it.
different.
And bro,
Your point
you
of view is
gotta
different.
accept that, bro.
Your
And that's,
point of view is
that's
different.
what I'm saying, bro. Like that your point of view.
Your point of view
is
is
different, bro.
I know.
So
No,
like
you
I
don't,
said,
you don't.
I might lose you right here in this point, right? But at the end of the day, bro, what I'm saying is you can be a great person. You feel me? Because of the works. Because what makes you a great person? It's the works that you do, the effect that you had on other people's
All
lives.
I'm asking
Bro,
is
stop,
if we could agree to
please, bro.
disagree. That's all. I've been trying to.
disagree.
Yo, I've literally
Agree to
been.
disagree.
It's not. You're gonna say this point, right? That you've said to
Agree
me
to disagree.
3 or 4
You've
times.
never let me get it out, bro.
Bro, you said
Agree
it to
to
me.
this-
Yo,
yeah,
you
yeah,
said
yeah.
this point
No,
to me
agree
several
No,
to
you
disagree.
times.
understood where I was going 3 or 4 times. You haven't let me say it once.
Bro,
You feel
let
me?
him say it. Let him
Like,
say it.
real
I'm trying.
shit.
Let
I'm
him
trying
say
to
it.
let
Real
you
talk.
land.
Let him
Real
say
talk.
it.
So
No,
land the
let-
point.
no, let him
'Cause
say
all
it.
I'm saying-
I'm trying to.
Let him
bro.
say it.
Land the
Let him
point.
say it.
You won't let me get there
Let him say
because I'm bringing everything full circle, bro.
No, we
Let
don't.
me-
But we don't even need the whole other half of the circle. We
You
here.
don't need it.
We drilled it on them for the last 20,
You
30
don't
minutes.
need it.
We don't need that.
because we were talking about different aspects.
And-
We
and
didn't-
you know our listeners are
I
smart
brought
enough.
everything back to the.
We've never left
right,
here.
man.
We've been on the
Go ahead,
same.
man.
No,
Go ahead.
land.
I bow out.
You
bro.
gotta land,
I
bro.
bow out,
You
bro.
gotta land.
I bow out. Bro.
Land.
We done?
I bow out.
Land. Listen, all I was trying to do for the last like 10 minutes was agree to disagree because I'm not gonna change my mind on my point of it, and neither are they. And that's what we do as
Bro,
men. Is
stop
hey,
bringing them into your shit, bro.
Who's the- who's
Ah,
the-
listen.
All
And listen.
They're not gonna change their
No, no, no.
perspective.
I'm
You
talking
don't
about
know
y'all.
what comes out
No.
my mouth is gonna
We're gonna end
affect.
there.
No, 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 no,
affect
no.
anyone
gonna
else,
end it.
bro.
No,
You
you
can't
no,
say
you
that,
miss.
bro.
You miss
We're gonna end it.
You're
We're gonna end
they.
it.
No,
that.
you're
We're gonna end
they.
it.
You missed. No,
can't say
no,
that.
no. You just missed it. You
listen.
and him
What's
are they.
anything?
Who?
I'm talking about y'all.
Who y'all?
These niggas in this
The
room
viewers?
aren't. It's not everybody, bro.
No,
so you
I
can't
don't-
do that.
No, wait, go. I don't think
Just
you. I
because
think you're missing what I'm
have
saying.
your perspective
You're
on how
missing
you
what I'm
view
saying,
things, bro. I'm not missing nothing you're saying.
missing. What am I saying then?
You're
Tell me
not-
what I'm
I'm
saying.
saying you're not letting.
No, tell
you're
me
not
what
letting
I'm
me
saying. No,
finish
you just
because
said.
it's
No,
like
you
you're
said.
getting triggered at the same
no,
point.
tell me what I'm saying. Because you said
I'm
you
just
know what
trying
I'm
to
saying.
bring everything. Like I said, bro, I'm trying to end the argument. Bro, you can be as blown as you want, bro.
Tell me what I'm
But what I'm
saying.
saying is, you're still not letting me get.
Bro,
you're
I
still
try to
not
let
letting
you.
me
Wait,
land
hold
my
on.
plane,
I
bro.
try to let you land. You
because
told me
you
no.
disagree with it.
I try to let you land.
So let me land with it.
Hold
Stop
on, hold
trying
on,
to get
hold
ahead
on,
of it,
hold
bro.
on. I try
Stop
to let
trying
you
to get
land,
ahead of it.
brother.
Let
I
me
try to
land
let
it.
you land. You told me no. And then I tried.
you know what?
Just now, I just tried to let you land. You told me no. You said go ahead.
I said
So
finish. I said all right.
No,
go
there
ahead
was-
and finish.
I was
But-
finishing the
but-
show. I was
but
rapping.
Now that we're, you feel me, engaging again because he re-engaged and then you started
No,
talking
you-
about it again.
no,
I'm saying
I
let
wa-
me. All right, then let me.
No,
finish
you
it.
re-engaged when I said I have my point. I'm not changing it, and they aren't either. Not them. Y'all two are not going to change how y'all feel about it. That's what I was saying.
I'm
See
saying,
the difference between when you jumped the
still
gun
just wanna
and I
get-
jumped the
still
gun.
just want to get my point.
I
out.
tried to let you land. You told me no.
I s-
Land,
all right,
brother.
so let me land.
Land.
What I'm saying is, bro, at the end of the day, you feel me, being a good person because you expressed earlier that you didn't believe that a person can be a great person and or being a bad father and a great person. You feel me? All of these examples that we just went through in all of this shit, you feel me? All of these branches of this tree that was growing from our conversation, bro. You said you didn't believe that's possible. We gave all of these examples, you feel me? And I gave you real life examples of people who were great people, but not necessarily great fathers, bro. And that's why I said before that it is possible. You said that it wasn't possible. And I'm saying through these examples that we just talked about here that it is, bro. And you even agreed, not maybe unknowingly, you agreed like that you can be a great person, but not necessarily a great father. You feel me? Because if that trucker got to go on the road and do what he got to do for them 3 weeks, being there because off of what you said and the criteria being, all right, a great father is being there for when that child needs you, right? So we brought up all of these other points. If you can't be there, you feel me, and you only there for, let's say, 4 days out of the fucking month, you feel me? How the fuck can that make you a good father based on that criteria? And that's what I'm saying. So so you can be that great person but still be an absent father, bro. You feel me? And those children can then grow and have perspective on being like, all right, he did everything that he could because it was based off the intention. And that's why I said it's no real win in the situation of being a father, bro. It's no real like answer to the question. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I say everything's full circle. It's no real answer to the question. It's no real right or wrong, bro. You feel me? In parenting, period. And let alone being a father, because with a mother, they got us to clean up that scrap or take the fall, you know what I'm saying, for everything not working out. You feel me? That's where we the anchor in that situation. So, you know what I'm saying? So we clean up even for the mother, bro. So, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, bro, I don't know, bro. I'm just saying, good man is a good father.
Let me
bro.
say something. Like I said, my father, my stepdad.
If you cared.
Like I said, he was a police officer. Like I watched him as I was already older. Like my sisters, he did everything. Like, you know, a police officer, they work every fucking day, 12 hours, 16 hours, whatever. But every time he had off, he took the time to take him out, to do everything with them. Take him to trips, take him to places I'd never been when I was a kid. I'm talking about outside the country, like fucking Barbados, whatever. But to me, that was a good father. To me, he took time. When he was off, he took time to take him to piano, whatever they wanted to do. He took time to go do that with them. But when they got, like, growing up, to them, as a kid, he wasn't a good father.
So what's going to end up happening is when people listen to this back, they'll hear me say what you just said.
What'd you say?
Hold on. No, they'll hear me because I be solid. When y'all talking, I shut the fuck up.
I'll shut the fuck up.
So what I'm saying is
shut the fuck up
they'll
too.
hear me say what you just said.
What'd you say?
When you just said he took the time and did all that, I said that.
What'd you say?
I said that.
No, but what
I
else?
said exactly what you
else?
said.
What
Wait
else?
for it. They'll
What did
also
you say
hear
earlier?
I said the
Earlier
initial.
you said the criteria of being a great father is being
That's
there.
what we come back to.
Here we go.
That's where
Again,
the
that's what we come back to.
Remember,
comes in.
I gave niggas the floor. I asked for the same. When you said initially this and then later that, I covered that 30, 40 minutes ago. Because initially is not forever. I said that. Specific words. Initially it's initially forever. I asked y'all that. The reason why I asked y'all that is because y'all giving me half the story and telling me for the first half of years because he wasn't there because he had to do X, Y, Z. And then when they realized, well, he did that, he was a good father. It ain't that he was a good person. The nigga was a good father. Because why? Your example just now, when he had time off, he wasn't at strip club blasting prostitutes. He wasn't hanging with his
spent it
niggas
with his
wilding
kids.
out.
But
He took those
spent with
kids
his
out
kids.
to make memories. Am
Yeah,
I right
but
or
don't-
wrong?
but
Hold
no,
on.
no.
I
Now
gave
you-
niggas
no,
the
no.
floor. I gave
No,
niggas.
no, no.
Bro, I gave
My
niggas
only
the
gripe
floor.
is you saying
I
the
gave
criteria.
niggas the floor,
No, you
bro.
going
I gave
all right, go ahead.
I
All
gave
right,
niggas
go
the
ahead,
floor.
go ahead,
I
go
gave,
ahead.
Just
bro.
address
You're right,
Respectfully, I gave y'all the
Just
floor,
address
bro.
this
I
real
gave
fast.
you,
You're right,
and I
you're right.
listened intently.
Go ahead.
I
But
did.
just address this
I
real
listened
fast.
intently,
You
bro.
said just address it real fast, my nigga. You said that the good criteria is of being a great father, and this is why I
Being
said
there
I
when the
don't
kid
understand.
needs you. I said that, right?
And that's what I want you to address now.
Right.
That,
No,
yeah.
but guess what? I did. When I said the initial part, I said, yo, being there when the kid needs you. When you have to do all these things as a man, y'all come in like the initially they won't understand. Initially is not their whole life.
But
I asked y'all that in the beginning for a reason. Is initially forever? No. So if the kid could then turn around and say, oh, I understand why my dad had to do this. I understand why my dad, he was a good dad. Then you were a good dad. But I don't understand what's missing from that.
But you said when the kids needed you. Sometime when the kid need you, you're not gonna be there.
That's you see how niggas are still missing it? Initially is what we're talking about. Initially, the truck driver couldn't be there.
I'm truck
And
driver.
then, no, let's
Any
no,
job,
whatever.
any
It don't
job,
matter. That's the
any job.
example we used, right?
No.
That's the example we used. A police officer, a truck driver, a rapper. Initially, niggas couldn't be there. But when you had the opportunity to be there, what did you do? Did you go hang with your niggas? Was you fucking other bitches? Were you smoking? Or were you spending time with your motherfucking family like you supposed to? And then after spending the time with your family like you supposed to, your child will later grow up and realize, nah,
Okay.
nah,
all right.
he's
Nah,
a good dad.
I agree with you now.
He's
I
a
agree.
good dad.
No,
That's- and that's-
but does your kid know? Does your kid know that?
Initially, like we all just said, no.
No,
but your
but-
kid's
but
life.
it- but
So with
your
the
kid-
trauma, with the trauma of you not being there, and,
Yeah.
and that's why I say, bro, it's like
Nah, I agree
that's
with you. I
why
agree
that's
with you.
why we had
And
to.
I agree
Because
with
I
you.
agree
I agree
too,
with
bro. But
I know.
but there's deeper elements and deep,
yeah, but no,
there's deeper
but no,
things that,
but like
that
now-
you're not touching on.
Yeah,
is
but
what
no,
I'm
but
saying.
now, like, all right, now the way you
not
you
touching
explain it
on
again
it,
for
bro.
like the 5th time.
because that's the only
No, but
opportunity I
like
have.
no. But now
I
you
kept
said no.
disagreeing with niggas
No, but
for a
because now
reason.
every time we say like, yo, we touched on a lot of baby. When you first said it, it didn't sound right. But then he said certain things. I said certain things. You kept saying no. Now we starting to understand.
Because if you go back, you'll hear me ask
No,
those
fuck
questions.
all that.
You
Fuck
go
all
ahead and
that.
listen.
Fuck all that.
It's a
Fuck all
2-hour
that.
pod. They
Fuck-
asked for this,
fuck-
right?
fuck- fuck
This is
all
what
that.
y'all needed.
Fuck all that.
Go
Fuck all
back
that.
and listen.
Fuck-
You'll
fuck
hear
all
it.
that. Fuck all that.
I'm saying you'll hear me ask.
Even though he does the cheating. He goes do this. He goes do. That's what you saying. That's what you
I
saying.
said, no, I asked, is that,
No,
I asked, is that what he's
let me
going to do?
talk. I got the floor.
Barely. I said, that's what he's going to do.
No.
You said, even though he does, I didn't say that.
No. You said.
I said, what is he
when
gonna do?
Well, listen, when he has the time to do whatever the bullshit, but the time that he has for himself, for his kid, does that mean that he's playing like championship game? What?
See, you see how you see what y'all do?
Uh-huh.
They niggas micro focus on this nigga's gonna miss a championship game. He's gonna miss it guaranteed. Bro, that's not
No, you
the
might
int-
miss all of them.
And guess what?
Exactly.
What's initially me? Do you see what I'm saying?
What?
Why I get frustrated and go back to the
So,
point
Rob,
where
speak further then.
initially
Speak further.
I don't, bro. You know why sometimes you don't gotta speak further? Because the questions are answered before they're asked. If initially is the first part of this child's
Welcome to
life,
Rob.
and you're there for the second half,
Welcome
fuck
to
y'all
Rob.
niggas. If you
Welcome to Rob.
fuck
Real
y'all
shit.
niggas. If y'all there for the second
Real
half
shit.
of this nigga's life, yo, my dad wasn't there for the first half at all. Nigga missed the whole first
So
half.
all right, so now you
He's-
see
no,
how
he
you
sucks.
So you
He's
see
a
how
terrible
you're
dad.
now you see how you're progressing the conversation.
Yeah,
into
yeah.
now you're
He's a
talking about the
terrible
second
dad.
half.
He's a terrible
first
dad.
half,
You
second
never
half.
did that before.
Yeah,
You're
he's
doing
a
it now.
He's a terrible
So
dad.
now I'm
okay,
listening.
he's a terrible dad.
That's what it's going. That's what
Period.
it's coming to.
He's a terrible dad. They think he's a great man.
You see how like it changed, right?
It's not because
did, bro.
y'all
Yeah, it
begging
did.
me to niggas ask me
It
to
did.
progress it. When I
did.
progress
It
it, they
did.
don't like it.
Because if we're having a progressive conversation when we're talking about things, then you
Because
have to.
I like to seal
you have to
shit
go
off.
further. Because if we're talking about this, then don't start talking about. Oh, I said this 30 minutes ago.
I did.
We're talking about this. So now, if all of these points were met,
Covered.
now continue your argument.
No,
in
there's
talking about.
It's not deeper than what I'm
Your
like
Honor, we
saying-
have more evidence. Go ahead.
I won't bring up my dad. I'm keeping it right here. Initially is the first part. After that initial where you missed the basketball games because you was driving trucks or on fucking tour for your half
But
your
kids
life.
won't understand that.
But
Kids
when they
won't
get to
understand
a
that.
certain
No.
They
point,
won't understand.
initially they won't, right?
No.
And your girl might not
Initially-
understand it.
Exactly.
And the trouble that you're
Why
gonna
would-
go
why
through,
are we-
Exactly.
so hold on.
the trouble that you're
So
gonna
we're
go
talking
through.
about your girl
Hold up.
when we talking about fatherhood.
You gonna go through
Are we talking
fucking
about
fatherhood.
Fatherhood got
support.
nothing to do with your
Now you
with
gonna
your
go
thing.
through child support, and we talking about shit from men and mental health,
You
men's
not
mental
here.
health month. We talking about the shit that
You
comes
missed
from
3
that.
days.
Rob.
Better baby
Hold up.
mamas, man.
You
So
missed
now-
3 days.
Now
Now
that
that
shows
you
bad
have-
baby moms, bro. That's on y'all niggas.
You got that understanding.
Fuck out of here, man. Fuck these
You
niggas.
got that understanding, right? That we came to this understanding as a group of men, right?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I said, bro. Now, what is a nigga gonna go through with all of that? Because we know the intention versus the action, right?
At the end of the
so
day,
now,
it's his fault.
What a nigga, what
He
niggas,
controlled all
what
of that.
niggas that been going through,
He
what the
controlled
fuck
all of
niggas
that.
been going through from
Facts.
forever, bro.
He controlled all
you
of that.
gonna deal with a bitch try to
And
try
whose
to
fault is that?
demasculinize you.
Yeah.
You feel me? She gonna try to belittle you.
fault is it?
You gonna go to child support. You
Whose
gonna go
fault?
through all this
Hers.
shit when all you're trying to do
Is
right
what?
and spending them 4 days a fucking week that we've been talking about, right? she's still gonna call you ain't shit, right?
I wonder why, though.
And
Who you chose?
Why?
Who you chose?
Why?
Because now the conversation. This is why I don't want to
man.
get there.
Hey, yo, Marcus, man, I hope y'all understand, man.
No, get there.
I hope y'all understand what I'm
Bro,
getting
we've been
at,
potted
man.
for like 2.5
That's it, man.
hours.
Go
bro.
there.
Nah, there's no need to go
we
there.
listen for the next
'Cause
conversation.
what it turns into now is it's like, okay, she's gonna give you a headache. Bro, at the end of the day, your kid don't give a fuck. Your kid is gonna be the one that matters.
But the kid
Yes.
don't have the right
And your
mentality you have.
Initially,
And
they
your mom's
don't.
perspective is heavy too, man.
Huh?
And the mom's perspective
Yes.
is heavy too.
Yes.
And if you fight, because guess what?
Hey,
When
hold
y'all
on.
saying that, disrespects this nigga that fought and got his kid.
But you,
we can't do
hold
that.
on.
No, it don't.
We
We
can't
can't
do
do
that.
Hold on.
Two, it speaks
The
to.
nigga
But hold on,
fought
but
and got
hold
his
on.
kid.
But hold on, he
Cause-
just
cause
asked
he
why.
was
Why
child
is it
support on
why is it hard
Hold
to
on,
be a
let's ask
father in
nigga who's
2024?
actually-
Yo,
let's ask the nigga who's actually going
I
through
was
it.
on child support.
Right, but you fixated.
right.
You're
Hold on,
literally
you want child support?
married.
Okay, nigga.
Exactly.
His
but
child support was on the
okay.
line. Yes
Hey,
or
bro.
no?
Yeah, it was.
But
yeah.
guess
You
what?
had to fight for your child. Yes or no?
How did you do
Right.
that?
It was
Hold
a
on,
long,
hold on.
strenuous
How
process.
did you
Yes
win
or no?
it? How did you win child support? Tell that story.
Oh,
Tell that story.
Don't tell that story, nigga. We've been potted for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Niggas want to tell
No,
stories.
it's okay.
It's
You
a
know,
great
Joe Biden
because we owe them.
goes
No,
longer.
we owe the
You feel
pot
me?
minders. Are you not entertained? We
Yeah.
owe you.
Are you not entertained?
We
We
owe
giving
you.
y'all weeks now.
Yeah.
You wasn't here.
Last 2
You
weeks.
feel me? We potting today.
Yo, what time? What time
we
we
potting
on?
today. We like 2 minutes and 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Oh
in.
my God!
feel
For the
me?
last 3 weeks, bro.
Yo,
They gonna kill me.
But yo, look, bro. So look, what I'm saying is, I never cheapen. Look, I never cheapen a nigga another man's experience, bro. And this is why I say, bro, at the end of all of it, we always got to take the brunt of whatever it is. You feel me?
Yeah, 'cause we're men.
So we all on the same. All right, look.
Yeah.
So you boil it down to we're men. Not
Facts.
getting them gifts right for
We're
Father's
men.
Day. We're men.
We're men.
Not getting the
Unfortunately,
emotional support that we may need.
we're men.
All right, so this is what I'm saying. So we diving through all of these trials and tribulations that men go through. I never cheapen his experience, you know what I'm saying? Because like he said, bro, it could have went to child support, maybe it did
Right.
not. I'm saying I was on child support and I know what I resorted to when it got there. You know what I'm saying? I know how I felt when it got there, like, because at the end of the day, yo, I know I'm still doing whatever the fuck I gotta do.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? And these kids might not have the same perspective as John, who's gonna paint it in a certain way. You know what I mean, bro? That's why I say it's a real battle. And I'm not even.
And I'm
gonna
not
keep
disregarding that
diving
it's
in.
not a battle.
I'm not gonna keep diving into.
I'm
the
never
points,
gonna
'cause I'm not
disregard
against
it.
you. I'm with you.
Yeah,
You feel me?
always, always.
So I'm not
gonna
gonna keep
disregard the
diving
battle.
into-
It's a battle
the
for
battle.
sure. But when we tried to keep it strictly on
So
fatherhood,
all
I
we-
didn't mention
all
a
we
woman.
Yo,
doing-
hold on,
all
hold
we
on,
doing
hold on.
is trying to be.
I
It's trying to
pray.
be great, trying to
Listen.
be men, bro.
Facts.
And
I
in
pray.
that same understanding that we all just gain here, bro, you got to know the consequences that come with all of that shit.
All right.
And,
There it is.
And that's the part that
There
we
it
didn't
is.
touch.
Listen.
You feel me? We didn't touch none of that, bro. You feel me?
Let's
and
touch
that
it. Let's
shit
touch it. Let's
changes-
touch it.
Changes a lot of shit. And that's all I'm saying, bro.
And you're right.
Those
And that's
consequences.
the consequences of niggas' actions. Certain things, and this is why I said earlier,
And it might be a positive action. You still
and you
got
still-
consequences from it.
because guess
as a man,
because you're a man. It's your fault. Unfortunately, we're kings of accountability. You know why? Because we know when it's us. We don't look for women to take accountability when they do fuck shit. They choose bozo ass baby. Because guess what? The only niggas that would go through child support is these niggas sitting right here, the good dads. The bum ass niggas, this the baby mom calling, why you don't want to see your son? He don't even like that little nigga. I love mine, but I promise you something go left, I'm on child support like a motherfucker.
So Javier, can you,
You know what
tell
I'm
us?
saying? Like, it's the good dads that get the shit.
Nah. Quick story.
That's
Make it quick. Make it quick. How did you get out of child support?
How did I get out of? Okay, so how I got out of child support? It was a dual state thing between.
you
Can I
and
say- can I
John.
say- can I say the state?
You and John. You and John.
Yeah,
It's a state, nigga.
As I say, it's between Jersey, and PA. So what I did was what I found out is that I was quote unquote put on child support for like 2 weeks. And the reason was because she was collecting assistance through the state of Pennsylvania. And because she told me she told them that I was a father and I was involved in life. They hit me with everything the state gave her.
Yeah.
I
They
had
asked
to,
you for it.
I had to pay back.
I got hit too.
So I got hit with that, but thankfully she just started with that, so it wasn't too much.
So you caught it early.
See,
so I
and
caught- yeah.
I didn't catch it.
Yeah, I caught it
They
early.
screaming, he still owes you $40,000. Are you sure you want to take him off child support,
How?
Mr. White Man?
40 racks is crazy.
Wow.
He still owes you $40,000.
Damn. So when I found out when I found out this is what she did, is I had to pay back. So long story short, she did some fuck shit. I went over to her house to talk about it and why she did some fuck shit. Long story
Whooped her
short,
ass.
huh?
Huh?
What'd you say?
So you beat her ass.
Oh,
No,
no.
no. In the court of law.
Whoa, what did you say to her for her to lash out?
Okay, so she likes to play these games where she likes to hit you below the belt and say
less.
We know. We know how they can get
Yeah,
when they upset.
say less. So I obliged and played her game as well and said some things that she didn't find too fond of, and she hit me.
What did you
She
say?
what?
What did she say?
She-
What did you say though?
What did you say, nigga?
you really want me to say?
What did you say?
All right, so this is what I said. She tried to say, well, excuse me. She did say,
Man, what did you say?
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. She said, my mother did a horrible job raising me, and I was shit as a man. I said, damn.
Nah, I'll be tight.
And then-
I don't remember she saying that, but damn, she did say that.
All right, so what you say after
What
she
did you
said
say?
that?
She was walking away.
No, she wasn't walking away.
Damn, she wasn't?
She wasn't.
She's standing right in your face
She
and
said
said
it right in my face and said that.
Gullible.
And she
Bold.
said,
Real.
if my brother was alive, you would be on the ground. I said,
Oh, threatened death as well.
and I said, well, he's not because he got shot in the head for game banging and he's not here. So now what? And then she slapped me.
Oh, that's what you said. That was gentle.
Yeah,
I would have said some evil
I
shit.
thought you were saying some gully shit like.
I'd have been like, girl, I go kick dust in his grave right now. Rest in piss.
Rest in
I'll
piss.
fertilize this
Oh,
shit
yeah,
right now.
Rest in piss, bitch ass.
So-
You was settled with that shit.
and she still got mad. Damn,
She
she's
still-
sensitive.
still got mad.
Because she came at him and
She
then
came
he
at him
came
crazy.
at her. And then guess what?
So,
Yeah, so
listen, rest in piss. Nigga. Tell your brother rest in piss.
luckily for me,
Type shit.
Rest in piss is crazy.
Rest in piss is insane.
I got the whole thing on camera. So
Oh,
that
you
was-
got
Who had it on camera?
Man, he had tents and his little sister was in the back seat with the camera recording the whole thing.
slow with his story,
his
yo.
little sister in the back seat with the
Nigga
camera
knew.
recording the whole thing.
That nigga knew what he was doing. Nigga.
Shorty put mean mitts on this nigga. He said, bang, bang. Got your ass. Gotcha, bitch. He said, I would have laid on the floor.
Baited her.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
baited her.
Man, look, this is my thing, bro. You feel me? And it's gonna be short and sweet. You feel me? I got put on child support, but I was making a lot of money at the time. You feel me?
Rolling.
So they was
should let me
fucking,
borrow
they
a dollar
was
back
fucking
then.
me up.
Damn,
you
dollar?
feel me?
You got money.
I'm talking about paying. I was paying $800 in daycare. You feel me?
They can't really like that too.
$800 in
A
daycare.
week?
A month.
A month
for
type
daycare.
shit.
You feel
Okay.
me? And still paying $400 a week. You feel me? They fucked me up bad. You feel me? And like I said, man, look, because I'm gonna say less. I've learned my lessons on these internets. You feel me? There's
I
shit
learned my lesson.
where I learned my lesson, bro. So you know what I'm saying. So like I said, bro, they fucked me up. They was hitting my pockets seriously. $400 a week
damn.
plus $800 a month. You dig what I'm
Nah,
saying?
that's heavy.
Do the math. They was fucking me up bad,
heavy
bro.
as hell.
You feel me? And that shit made me realize that maybe I need to bring you closer. Maybe I need to get my act together. You hear me? Real shit. Like,
I didn't quite say the ass whoopers didn't work. Nobody yelling at me worked.
enough.
Somebody tell me what didn't. None of that worked. The child support though.
I need to get my
Baby.
shit together, bitch. Cause
Maybe
this
I'm
hurt.
locked in.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
She hit the pockets.
But long and short, man, like I said, bro, trying to be a good father and ayo, in saying all of that, I was never a bad father in no one's eyes except maybe hers. and that perspective was probably just because I wasn't
It
there
was
for
jaded,
you.
slightly jaded.
Just
Slightly
because I
jaded.
wasn't there for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Wasn't an accurate perspective.
yeah, so you know what I'm
Motherfucker at
saying?
19 years old,
Yeah.
there's no pamphlet that come out the box
Exactly.
with the baby. Like
Exactly.
niggas don't know what to do
Exactly.
at 19. The fuck?
I'm
did.
you feel me?
By the end of the day, when we read the instructions, we don't even
We don't
that
even
shit
read
to set
the
up a
warrants.
text. Yeah. We don't even read that shit now.
I
I'm
might
just
have
saying
read
all
it.
of that,
Nah,
man.
yeah,
Trying to be a great father. You feel me? Trying to do all this shit. It don't come with no instruction, man.
Hell no.
All you have is people that have experience and your experience. You feel
That's
me?
it.
And what they always tell you, the
What?
people that have experience, what they always tell you.
They always say some bullshit.
Yeah, they say some
Exactly.
shit
They
like-
never give you the right.
They should be ass. I'm like,
Ass.
fuck, nigga, did you really do this?
Yeah.
Was it you, nigga, or was it her? Let me
They
talk to
tell you
her.
don't have no kids.
That's
don't
a
do
good-
this,
that's
Don't
good
get
advice.
Don't
married.
do that. Don't
That's
get
a good
married.
advice.
That's all we've been hearing as a fucking kid, as a man.
And
as a
what
boy.
did our dumbasses do?
Got married and fucking had kids.
Facts, nigga.
We went and did everything them niggas told us not to
Yeah.
do.
I'm
Hey,
gonna do it.
shouts to all
Damn.
y'all out there that been trying to give the wisdom and we didn't listen because we thought we knew better than y'all niggas. Shouts to y'all niggas.
Yo.
For real.
Hey yo,
For
man.
real.
Society will really fuck up generations, man.
That's a
And,
fact.
hey yo, and
Yeah,
this is just
facts.
my little piece that I just want everybody to leave with. You feel me? Society will really fuck up your perspective on fatherhood, on what a man is, on what to expect in reality. You know what I'm saying? It'll do it. But my thing is being in touch with reality, and that's why that's my checklist as far as is linking with a woman, being in touch with reality and not okay, because I'm trying to find an even way to put it, bro, because reality is this shit is fucked up and this is how everyone acts, you feel me? But being in touch with I'm just saying spirit, you feel me? Being in touch with their soul, you know what I'm saying? Being in touch with God, you feel me? Being in touch on that level, you feel me? That shit right there, that's how you should choose a woman, man. You feel me? What they in touch with, man. You feel me? Because if they out of touch, this whole shit is fucked up. You feel
That's a
me?
fact.
And the great job that you're trying to do, and even your kids might gain the perspective as you was a great dad. You feel me? She don't have to subscribe to that shit. And nigga, you might go through hell, nigga, just trying to be a man, just trying to do whatever it is that you got to do to still end up and doing what's best for your kids as you see it and how you see it, man. So fathers, you feel me? Keep going, man. Keep doing, and as long as your intention is for the greater good of your kids, the greater good of your family, and you doing whatever you have to do. Not saying you doing what you want to do, my nigga, but you doing whatever you got to do to make that shit work. You feel me? Keep doing that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? All the adversaries will fall by the wayside, man. You feel me? Just do what you gotta do. That's it.
All I want to say is, we end this, right? That's how we gonna end
This
it.
is your closing
All right.
statement.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Everyone that's trying to be a father, that want to be a father, that is a father, stepdads, y'all matter. Yeah, I said me, you matter. But yeah, listen, just continue doing yourself, being you, and be an example, and just continue to, support your kids and be there. Even though the mother don't want to be with you, just put that shit aside. Be a father, man. Be a fucking father. It's amazing. It's awesome. And one day your kids, if you have daughters, you blessed. If you have sons, you're fucked. If you have sons,
Yo, the message is crazy.
if you have sons, listen. I learned that from me. Hold up. I love my mother. Fuck my father. Bump his ass. But that whole, you are mama's boy, and you are, what is that thing called? A daddy's girl.
Yeah, daddy's
that shit is true. Every time I tell somebody I have daughters, they say you're blessed. Now I'm starting to understand that. If you're a father and you have girls, you're fucking blessed. Because I saw that with my own eyes. When my grandfather grew up, got older, his daughters loved him,
took care of him.
and all my
Took care
uncles
of
was
him.
fucking making fun of him. All his sons was
They love him. Of course, they show him love.
But they ain't take care.
They ain't take care of him.
Yeah, daughters take care.
Yeah,
of you.
they brought him into the house.
That's a fact.
They love him. So at the end of the day, be a father, be a good father, be a great father, be an amazing father. Just be there for your kid, no matter what it is. Up, downs, whatever. Be supportive and love your child and just be there. That's all I'm saying.
Be somebody they can talk to.
Yeah, and that's what I'm learning too. As a Caribbean parent, we learn we can't be open. But one of my cousins was able to be open with their father, with her father and her mother, and that relationship was crazy. That dynamic was crazy. So just be able to understand if your kids come talk to you, be open-minded, and know that like at one point you was a fucking kid. Don't forget that. I know you in a adult we want to call it. Oh no, adulting.
Adulting, yeah.
Adulting. But be a fucking open-minded, man. And just fuck life, man. Fuck life.
He's spiraling. He's spiraling. He's
Fuck
spiraling.
life. Fuck life.
He about to crash out. He about to crash out.
Yo,
Let
fuck
Alvin
life.
close, bro.
Man, fuck life.
Alvin, closing statements, bro.
Yo, closing statements. Again,
Extreme survival.
yo, happy Father's Day to all the strong, hardworking fathers, especially the black fathers out there. I know we don't get a lot of appreciation, but this is our day to show the world that we are the best fathers that fathers can be. So, with that being said, happy Father's Day. Stay loved, stay blessed, and appreciate what you have.
And swerve on that, you feel me? I know we got a lot of obstacles, you feel me? I don't got the camera right now. If I could, I'll look you straight in your eyes, bitch. You feel me? But you know what's going on, man. We got the white man on our back. You know what I'm saying? We got these bitches on our back. You know what I'm saying? We got all this shit. But, hey, yo, we persevere. We do what the fuck we got to do, man. You know, we got government trying to tax you on your land that you own, nigga. You feel me? It's a whole lot of obstacles. You feel me? These motherfuckers trying to get in the way of this man shit. You feel me? But we still proceed how we proceed, man. You know what I mean?
Listen, guys, that was the closing statements from the team. I ain't going to say too much. Great episode, long-ass episode. Hope y'all got what y'all been missing for the last 3 weeks. I think we did it.
Yeah, we did it.
I think we did
We
it.
gave y'all 3 weeks today.
Unintentional, but it was done. And I think it was entertaining. I like to thank King. I like to thank my boy IVA. And always, always my guy behind the screen that helps this shit get done. It sounds good and it looks good because it's sound flow, baby.
Yeah.
My guy, that guy, him.
Peace, man.
Hey,
Money
Appreciate
green.
you.
Just know this, though. From what he said, you're not a good father if you was not around.
There you go. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know where we at. Y'all know where you listening to us from. Follow us on VTCEMP on TikTok. Follow us on the Crossing Minds Pod on IG. Follow at Soundflow Elevation on IG. Follow. Let's get them numbers up because we got a lot going on. We got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Please
We got
follow
a lot
the
of stuff
game.
for y'all, man.
For real, follow
a lot
the
of
game.
giveaways
You'll see.
on the way. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of TikTok lives from Soundflow Elevation coming real soon.
Yeah,
I
bro.
promise you.
Yeah.
We're working on
About
all
to
of that.
shake the shit.
Shake this shit up. But again, thank you for being here with me. Thank you guys for being here.
How long was doing this?
Happy Father's Day. It's almost 3 hours probably on the nose.
Wow, 3 hours.
Happy Father's Day to all y'all out
Titanic.
here. Ladies, it's not your day.
gonna
Get
drop
the
the mic.
fuck up out of here. Happy Father's Day, fellas. Take care.
Hey.